wait a few minutes too. Cause
Okay.
Nobody's on here.
I know. We have no clue what we're doing. Okay.
Got it.
No, oh, there's chats.
There's the chat.
Welcome to our live chat. I don't know what's going on.
Nothing's going on.
Okay.
There's one person. Open.
I don't know what we're doing.
We're waiting.
Oh, I just got the notification on my phone that we're live.
We're live.
That's what I got. See, it
That's
says
amazing.
Knitistry Knerds Project Management Live.
Hello, Dorothy.
Hi.
I'm trying to pull up all the live stuff here.
Yeah. I'm just here, guys. Hey. the tech guru here is doing all the punching the buttons, and who knows if I'll even be able to see anything.
I'll delete that later. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. That says 7 waiting.
Gigi's there. Oh no.
Do we have 2 started?
We do.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, guys. We've got 2 lives going. I need to figure out how to stop one of them. What if I open this? And we say...
I don't know what to do. That's where Jill is and Michelle.
There's Jill and Michelle. And what do I do? I don't even know how to stop it.
I don't either. But we're not visual here because we're visual. Tell them. There's 6 more waiting. Okay, we don't know how to make this work better. There's another video going. We're sorry, guys. We can't see anybody on this one yet because we're trying to shut down the other one that we accidentally started.
And I don't know how to stop it. Like, there's no edit video?
I don't know what to do. Oh. Can you tell it when to stop? What was that?
Playlists,
oh,
thumbnails.
No.
I don't want to schedule anything. I didn't know I could schedule live. Delete. There's the button I want. Yes, I understand. Delete forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, please. I hope Jill. Should we email Jill?
Hopefully they saw the thingy, the message.
And Michelle. What? You want me to put a message on Instagram?
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
All right. So now we have Dorothy and
there's
Sydney
Michelle.
and
Michelle
Gigi,
found us, and
Michelle
Gigi found us.
Kim.
Hi, y'all. Maybe. Okay.
We got it.
We got
Thank you,
Dorothy. We shut the other one down, and I know Michelle's made it over.
Hopefully
Jill does too.
I think what it was
Jill
is
real
like
quick.
we tried to retake our picture for our
And we accidentally
thumbnail.
started.
And it started it. Yeah.
Oh. Here we go.
It's been a long day, guys. We set up 2 crime scenes today.
You should. We did. I murdered 2 people today.
One of them got his leg hacked off.
Yep. So, yeah. Good day.
Those bodies are heavy.
Oh, there's Nicole. She got it.
Nicole made it.
So what time is it there, Nicole?
I would think 7:30.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to look up instead of down.
I know.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to message Jill real quick.
Maybe she'll make it.
Make sure. Hey.
Guys, I don't know. It's 7:30 on Wednesday. On Wednesday. She's
it's tomorrow.
She's in the future.
Nicole is talking to us from the future. My goodness.
It was a day, a long day.
Oh, yeah, it was a day.
You should see our bags. 4:30 in Illinois.
Oh my goodness.
Hello from Winnipeg. Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Hey.
Hello. We're so excited.
I know. We were so excited. We didn't stop being excited. We're still excited about doing this. I'm so excited.
I don't know if you guys saw our story and the large IKEA bag. That is my whips, and they didn't all fit in there, so that's most of them. But there was like, what, 5?
At least
5 more that weren't in there.
Can y'all see that stack right there? It goes up to right here. That's mine. Plus
2:30 in Northern California.
Plus the 5 bags that are my most recent whips that I've been working on that are all sitting over here on the floor next to this basket full.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're ready for some serious project management.
Oh, Michelle says her boyfriend's going to be going back in time 8 hours. Time travel. I knew it was possible.
See?
I just knew it.
Katie's been telling us that this would happen. Okay.
Well, you are in for a treat, Katina. I hope I'm saying that right.
Oh yeah.
This is only our
Our
second live.
Oh yes, Jill made it.
Jill
Okay.
made it! Yay!
I'm just DM'd you on Instagram.
We felt bad. We started too.
I know. We'll figure it out.
All right. So the purpose of this is for us to go through our projects and talk about how we manage them, and to talk about like if we're going to frog a whip or decide
What we're gonna do.
what we're going to do with it. And then if you guys have questions, please ask. Put them in the chat. If we miss it, put it in the chat again so that we can get around to it. But we will try to answer all of your questions. But we are super excited to get started. So we got about 25 people. I think we can go if you want to go. What do
Sure.
you want to start with?
Well, I'm sitting here looking at
Her whip list.
my whip list. The oldest one was started in February of 21. February of 2021. Remember which one I'm talking about?
You say that my
Or should I go through should I just do it in order?
just do it in order. Pick up the first one and then
Well,
we'll.
I'll tell you what. Okay. This is it.
There you go. There you go. Go with that one. I don't think we'll talk too much
If
about
you-
what yarn and that kind of thing, but we'll talk about
Not
like,
too much, but a little bit. Oh, by the way, we're in Shell World. I did manage to get things cleaned up. Let me tell you my trick. I went to Walmart and bought 5 laundry baskets. the
taller ones. Yep.
And sorted things into them. And so they're tucked into the corners where y'all can't see them.
Yeah, it's nice.
But that's how that happened. So,
It's a pretty big room too. Like it's not.
well,
It's like an office size.
I mean, technically it's an office on the floor plan.
There you go.
It has one little closet in it and 2 big windows. But the rest of it's all shelves to hold yarn
Oh, sorry, I shook the
and all the things. Okay, this is my oldest whip.
Oldest whip. I don't know.
On the
that
needles.
I didn't even look at what was the oldest one. Laundry baskets or the 40-gallon storage bin? Yes, the 40-gallon storage bin would also work very well.
I should have. That's what I should have gotten was the big storage bin. But I wanted tall, so I could like barrels and throw things into them, and which is what I did as I went through. I've got there's one that's worsted weight that I don't have a pattern for. There's a DK weight I don't have a pattern for. There's a fingering weight I don't have patterns for. Then I have whips, things on needles. And then I have the basket plus pile of the young. Okay, it's over that way behind over there. Okay, that's the pile part, and in the corner is the basket, full of yarn that has a pattern picked out for it already.
So future possible whips.
And it's just the stuff that was on the floor. I know, it's so bad. Anyway, this is the back. This is the front.
So this is the sweater she started in hopes to make a similar one that somebody that we work with was wearing one day at school.
A store-bought one.
Yep. And I think it looks good, but you said you were
Well,
thinking about.
it's heavy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a cotton blend yarn from Line Brand. It's a cotton blend from Line Brand. And I think it's cute, but here's the thing. I'm not ever going to wear it.
You made it pretty long too.
It's really long, and it's cotton, so it's stretching like crazy. I mean,
It's as tall as you are.
which isn't all that freaking tall, but
Yeah,
See,
like
you
it doesn't
can't-
even
it's
fit in
out
the
of frame.
camera.
it's
It's still out of
I can't even
frame.
get up on my tiptoes. So yeah, it kind of.
There's the bottom.
I snorted. Sorry, it's gonna be one of those days.
One of those days.
But it's just too big.
It is.
I mean, granted, I weighed 65 pounds more than I do now when I started it.
Do I ever shop in Michelle's stash? Yeah.
She's getting ready to because we're going to trade some
We
yarn.
got some trading to do.
Because those 2 skeins that she got in her mystery bag that
Nice
I'm
rainbow
coveting
pastels.
that she won't ever use.
I won't.
They're not really pastels. They're more tropical.
I guess they are tropical.
They're brighter.
Yeah, they're brighter.
Because the kids won't let me have pastels.
That's true.
Which is another reason so this thing is probably not going to get finished unless my daughter says she would wear it. And then I'll finish it. But I mean, all I got to do is that sleeve and, the sleeves.
The sleeves. Jill said she thought she was thinking it would probably be too big now that you've lost weight.
Yeah, it's way too big. I hadn't tried it on recently, but I just know looking at it, it's going to be too big, and it stretches too.
Sarah might like it.
Sarah might, so I'll save that to ask Sarah, my
So
daughter.
a possible frog.
Yeah, potential frog, because Michelle's not going to wear it.
Pamela, I think I agree with you. But Michelle wants...
I can't read and talk.
It's all right, I got you. She says it's pretty, she would frog it and use it for something else.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the plan if Sarah doesn't want it.
Yeah, totally. Because this yarn is so much fun. I've done several baby sweaters out of it.
What is
there
it?
it is. I just dropped the label. See, I'm a mad woman slinging shit. That's all I can say about this. All right,
Definitely one of those days.
It's one of those days, y'all. My teenagers, they all came to school today. I didn't have one kid absent all day,
I had one.
and I thought I was going to choke one of them. Oh, good grief!
It was a
Great
weird
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So it was fun to set up crime scenes today. Let me just say, murdering that woman in the electrical room was fun.
She bludgeoned a guy in my closet.
I did. I beat him with a hammer, and blood everywhere. Of course, I had to squirt the blood out of a syringe, but you know, it looks the same. Line brand comfy cotton blend is what that stuff is, and
pretty.
like I said, I've made baby sweaters out of it, and it launders beautifully. See, it's got a tweedy look to it.
The Crafty Chemist said that she recently frogged 3. And
Completed projects.
Yep.
Yeah. See,
we'll talk about that too. Actually, Michelle has one that she's ready to get rid of.
Okay.
Look, there's Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia. We have a bottle of wine open for in a little bit. This is okay. I know I'm going 2 in a row, but I'm gonna do it because
No, go for it.
Pamela brought it up.
No.
The Crafty Chemist brought it up. This is one. Okay.
Go ahead.
By the way, this is ranunculus, one of the 4, and hopefully I'm not flashing anybody. I did this in the hall today. They've got me on camera doing that. I was so hot setting up those crime scenes. I just stripped in the middle of the hall. Everybody was in class. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Burst up in my room asking for.
I did. I came
packing
in and asked for packing tape with spaghetti straps on. The kids didn't even notice.
Made it. They didn't even know we pulled a body into the classroom.
I did. We pulled that big old wooden nail in there without a leg because
It
somebody
is
chopped that leg off.
Definitely too big for you.
Yeah, see, it's huge.
It doesn't.
It's a great pattern. It's Waves of Change by Denise Bayron, and I love the pattern. It knit really quick, and I love this yarn. It's Paris Nights by Malabrigo. It's Malabrigo worsted. Colorway is Paris Nights, but it's just too big. I haven't worn it. I'm not gonna wear it, so I think I'm gonna frog it. I really think I'm gonna frog it, and because Sarah said she didn't want it, and it just needs to go. Could I use a shawl pin? I could, but it still doesn't hang right up in here. It's too wide this way. But because I tried that, I tried to put it on once with a shawl pin, and I just didn't want it.
Michelle, I agree. Like, sometimes you just want to frog things because they're not speaking to you. Usually we put them in timeout first, and then we come back to them, and they're still not speaking to us. That's when we know for sure it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those things that if you're knitting something and it's not going well, it goes out the door.
Yeah, we don't. I don't usually let one hang around that long or too much longer.
Well, I think like with the Mystery Knit Along last year, you were really frustrated with it, but you finished that one part and you're like, I'm not frogging this, but I'm not finishing it. She's not finishing it. But, I mean, you worked so hard on that little section, too. There's no need to... The pattern just is not... The process is not speaking to Michelle. Let's put it that way. The process isn't speaking because it was such a long...
That's all I got done.
You could turn that into an adorable cowl.
A collar. And I love it. The yarn's soft, and I love the colors, but I just,
That was a very...
I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it.
The rest of it was an intense pattern
Props to
anyway.
Kevin for finishing it after this amount of time. But
I don't know that I could do it. We were just talking about that. I'll show my... I pulled... This is a funny story. You saw it this weekend. I'm working on the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along from 2 years ago. And the only reason I'm knitting on it is because it was downstairs next to the couch. All my other projects were either upstairs or in my car, and I refused to get up. I was like, it's Friday. I just want to chill. I'm not going out to my car. I'm not getting off the couch.
Michelle says she's in section 9 of Twist and Turns. You go, Michelle.
You go for it.
I think it's gorgeous done. I
It
love
is,
seeing them.
So I'm stuck in the middle of the row here, but I finished all the tiny little triangles. You can't tell they're triangles right now. I can
They will
make it a
be.
triangle.
I can show mine.
There's a triangle is.
Except it's
If-
laying out in the hall.
So, you literally make 26 triangles. And for each triangle, you start the yarn, you finish the triangle, you cut the yarn, then you start the. So it is a process of cutting yarn every 26 or for every 15 stitches that you do. Very long process. And I was knitting on it. I
good,
texted
Michelle's-
Michelle and I was like, oh my gosh.
The triangle.
Do
She
I
asked
do
me.
I hate myself?
She asked me if Stephen was insane.
Stephen West is insane.
I'm like, yeah.
And when I told that to
In a
Zach,
good way.
Zach goes, "Oh, I would be. I would do everything I can to like frustrate people with my patterns." I was like, "That's not what it's supposed to be about.
That's not what Stephen's doing.
That's not what he's doing."
It's just fun. I mean,
Yes.
really, I mean, I love this.
It's pretty.
I
And once
love.
it's blocked,
Mine's finished. Mine's finished. It's not blocked, but it's finished. It has been finished for almost 2 years, but it's sitting outside, so I can't get it right this second. But that's a great knit. I mean, it's a really fun knit.
And
All
it's-
his stuff is fun.
It's fun getting in on the mystery
Except
knit-alongs,
Garter
too.
Abyss.
That one's not fun. That one's just a process.
It is a process.
Clue 1, and she still
Yeah.
Yes, Jill. That's exactly how Michelle feels about hers too.
Yeah.
I think this is the oldest whip that I know of. This is from 2020. So yeah, 2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, because we did it. Didn't we start those during COVID year?
We had to have.
I think it was COVID year, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna hang. If I don't wear this thing, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm just gonna hang it here in the office. I might block it, see if I can make it go bigger. But yeah, that's just
You could figure something
that's
out.
just a
If you wanted to make it like a center
memorabilia.
of
That's it. It's a memorabilia.
add to the edges and make it a shawl, you could do things with
I
it.
could do things with it. That's true. But
But yeah, it's
okay.
sometimes it's just like that.
I'm disappearing
you
into
may
the
go
pile.
next. I'll go next.
because I gotta.
I lied. The Stephen West project was not from 2020. No, it had to be. No, it was 2020.
2021.
It was 2020.
Because Jill said she did the Clue 1 in 2021 from Slipstravaganza.
I think she's talking about that.
Oh, I thought she was talking about, because that was last year. It was 2022.
I have that I made this on October 16th, 2020. So it
That's
had
when
to
you
have been
started
started in
Yeah.
2020.
Okay.
Make it a shawlette. That's what I was thinking, like something small and cute. So this is from 2022. I actually started this after we started the podcast. This is the Comfort Fade Cardi, patterned by Andrea Mowry. And this is
So
all...
had a new pattern come out today, y'all.
Go check it out.
The
It's cute.
Weekender Crew.
It's a crew
So
knit.
getting ready to
It's
drop
so
on
cute.
my nails.
This is all Madeline Tosh yarn. So this is not normally a steeked pattern, but I decided to make it a steeked pattern, and this is the one I'm currently walking around my classroom knitting while the kids do their stuff. So it's slow going, but it's pretty, and it's technically like this. It's inside out, so put it inside, and so you can see how it fades a little bit
I just love your
better.
color choices on that one.
I still hate this dark blue that came through.
2021 was shawlography. That's right.
Shawlography.
Was 2021.
We did skip that one.
Yeah.
I can't remember why. Maybe because we were still working on
Slipstravaganza.
Slipstravaganza. It's a fun one.
Could have been.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Isn't
trying
that
to
pretty?
remember how I figured out these colors. I think I looked up like kits, and somebody had put some colors together, and these were kind of the same colors on the Madeline Tosh website. And it's gonna be like black at the bottom, so I have a really dark gray, really more like this color in here. But I'm not ready to fade that color in yet, and I don't even have it with me. So, you want me to pull mine out too?
You can. You
So
wanna do that next?
Binary Star says that she did it a few months ago. Changed the border. Yeah. Not gonna wear it with chevrons. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
I want to block mine. That's my goal, is to get it blocked the next few weeks.
I did decide I was only doing 3 chevron stripes instead of 6. And I know that's one of the things in the pattern is like
I did
you could
3.
do-
I did the shorter one
shorter,
instead of the
yeah.
long. It was 3 or 4
'Cause,
instead of the big one.
It's already at 400 stitches, and now I'm doing yarn overs. 16 yarn overs per triangle, 26 triangles.
It's a lot.
And so-
it's a lot of stitches.
Then you're adding on for each of those triangle rows. I'm not doing it. It's just I'm gonna do 3 and be done. 'Cause
It's a lot.
it is a lot. I don't know what bag
What is on
houses
here?
my socks.
Oh my! I have all kinds of pretty things in here.
That's for your duplicate stitch stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's also for the outline. because I did do 3 colors.
What?
Katie's looking for hers,
You
but
can go ahead and show, and I'll pull mine out.
this is our We Got Chemistry socks. From our experimental knit along last fall that we ran from October 23rd, 10/23, mold day, through the end of the year, and you can see that I got she got all the color work done and quit.
I actually did a few rows last week. I pulled it out. It's like, I want to finish these. I do. Like, I'm not going to wear them. I think I'm going to give them to my niece because she loves little things like this. But yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's fun. I love this yarn though.
Oh, I have another sock I can show you guys.
I know I'm not going to finish it. So I think that I'm going to pull this out. I did discover that I love flexi flips in the working of this. I'd never used them before, so that was part of my experiment, was trying different kinds of needles, and I love the flexi flips.
And with ChowGoo's 2-inch cables and their 2 and 3-inch cord, you can make your own flexi
You can
flips.
make your own.
Now you got to
that's
buy
right.
3 sets of tips and 3 sets of cords.
Yeah.
But
And the other thing I was experimenting was doing 3 colors at one time.
pull it back
Getting
to the
used to
color
it.
work and use it as a cup cozy.
Oh.
That's a smart idea.
Ooh.
Who is it? The crafty chemist. Look at you. This is why we should do these more often. Project management pulls in the new stuff. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I'm digging that.
Oh, such a great idea.
Okay, we just repurposed that puppy. That's going to get done soon.
All right.
That's going to get done soon.
You'll actually finish your socks.
And then all that yarn gets to be something else because I love all those colors. So that's going to go back into the stash for something else. I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
This is the other sock that I have. This is the
Oh, I forgot my
roller
sock whips.
wrist warmers. Oh, those would be good too. Make them into wrist warmer your sock.
Yours, because
Yeah.
you have 2.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You only have one, don't
I
you?
had only got the one.
This was a free pattern, the Rose City Rollers sock pattern. And I've made one. It's not in this bag. It's somewhere in Zach's clothing. And this is 2. I've got past the heel. And that's it. I don't know. Like, I just cannot get through 2 socks. I'm surprised I get through 2 sleeves.
I have.
I should just make them and be like, here's one sock for you, and here's another one in a different color, in a different shape, and a different length. Figure it out. Because Zach's the only person who wants me to make him socks. I've also told him he needs to learn to knit himself.
That's a hat.
I don't know what she's looking for back there.
Oh, the sock whips.
Her sock whips.
I forgot about the sock and hats.
All right, well then I will.
You keep going.
I'll keep going.
Oh, sugar.
Y'all know this one. Did you? Well, Michelle has that one, so I'll wait on that one too. Oh.
Okay.
What's in this bag? Oh, here we go. More Stephen West. Garter. Abyss. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Is this one?
It doesn't even fit on the cord anymore. And
Okay,
it,
just
I
have
didn't
to
even have it in
roll
there. That's the back side. But it just keeps going and going. I'm only on color 2. Only on color 2.
Oh.
We're going to be here all night, Michelle.
I know. I know. But this is good stuff. We're making progress
We are.
on stuff.
I still want to keep this one. I have to dye my 3rd skein anyway, but I am blending 2 and 3 right now. So there's your Garter Abyss.
This is my Garter Abyss.
Yes.
I'm on color.
You're on color 4.
I'm on color 4.
You should be done by now, girl.
I
Come
know.
on. Get with
I
it.
know. Y'all, it's got so many stitches on the needle at this point. It's not even funny. But it's
I know.
pretty.
It gets very long. It's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
And
I wear it a lot.
I do love his patterns. I do. I love his
too.
work. I love
This
everything
one
about
just
it.
got. I think because it got once it got big, it
A
just
row
got.
takes forever.
Yeah, but it's football season, so I need to get this one back out.
It's
I'm
a
going to
zoom
finish it. It's a zoom zoom. I'm going to finish it,
because it's knit. The whole thing's knit.
except
It's
for the
garter.
yarn overs you do periodically.
And those aren't difficult. To,
It's not. No, it's not a thinking project, and that might be part of it too. While I put it down.
wouldn't make you
Like,
think.
oh, this is an
More
empty bag.
socks.
This is a hat.
You know, This is good because maybe I'll get embarrassed about the projects that I haven't finished and I said I was going to finish.
This is a hat I started out of sock yarn, a self-striping sock yarn. I have no idea what the band, I don't know where the band is. I started a hat out of it, a sock head hat. And about the time that my hat-wearing child decided he wasn't going to wear hats anymore. So it's on.
Yes, Sherry. That's exactly why we have bag binge.
Yeah. Everything's in a
Everything
bag.
needs a bag.
You won't even know. Okay. Oh God, you can
Don't
see
even-
it. There's a huge pile of empty bags over there that I found while I was cleaning up. And I forgot I had. I know. It's awful.
Bags upon bags. See, and when Zach calls me the crazy bag lady, I'm like, it's not me. That's not me.
It's not my fault. My mother was a bag lady.
I didn't say it was your fault.
And a basket lady.
But you're my excuse. Well, I'm not as bad as Michelle.
Yeah. It's everybody's excuse. I'm not as bad as Michelle.
All right.
Okay.
Another sock.
Another
Oh,
sock.
I know that sock.
You know this sock. This is out of Katie's yarn. This is
Yes.
Cowgirl Room. And I don't know what the
Is that
blue
Forbidden
is.
Forest?
Uh-uh.
It's not dark enough.
No, it's just a
It
blue
was somebody
mini.
else's yarn, yes.
It was just blue that I had.
Frog the hat, Michelle. Somebody said frog the hat.
I'm gonna frog the hat.
There we
You're
go.
right. I just threw it in the frog pile. Can you see the cable on that? It's a beautiful pattern. Hello
Seed
Summer,
stitch.
wasn't that the name of it?
Something like that.
It's Tracy Miller of the Grocery Girls, one of her patterns. And Hello Sunshine. It's Hello Sunshine by Tracy Miller.
She knit the sock as a sample for when I did shows. And
Yeah,
said
for
she
when
was
we were
going to
doing
knit
shows.
the other one because she wanted
I
two
cast
socks.
it on. Really, I did.
Oh yeah, she did. She actually has a cast.
It's not
on.
long enough to show out of the little stitch keeper, but there's the second sock.
We have a problem with socks.
It's been three. It was before COVID.
It was before COVID. So
3
it's been
years,
3 or 4
years
years
ago. Oh my! But yeah, I do want to finish these because I love this yarn. I love Katie's yarn.
How many socks have you finished? Like if you had to think pairs of socks, have you finished a lot?
Oh yeah, back in the day when the kids were little, before I met you,
Because I was little too.
because she was little too. I was the crazy sock lady in the neighborhood. Because I was out with the kids and I had a.
Your kids were on a leash.
The kids were running around the yard.
Okay.
I had a fanny pack. This is the 90s, right?
They're back in style.
I know, but this was back then. I had a big old tapestry fanny pack that I wore on my belly as a belly bag, and with my sock knitting in it, and I'd be cruising around and with double points because
There wasn't any.
I didn't have any short circulars, and it was before I heard of Magic Loop or 2 circulars, and I was running around after the kids, and I'd be sitting there standing there knitting my sock. And then James usually would pull something, and I'd go, "Ah!" and I'd go running across the yard, sock just
trailing.
flying. I'd have pine needles and pine cones.
All right. Yarn Habit has spoken. Socks don't count as whips.
Oh, cool.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll put them all up.
No more whips. No more socks.
I got 2 more pairs of socks, and they're both on the second sock.
Well,
But yeah, I've knit. I mean, I used to only wear hand knit socks back in the 90s and the early 2000s.
I think it's a combination of I'm doing it twice and the needles are so small.
Okay, these don't count, so I'm throwing them away.
throw them over there.
And I put the hat to be frogged.
And I like your excuse there, Jill. Jill says that her mother-in-law's entire yarn room is so much larger than her stash that she's able to say, well, I don't have as much as your mom does.
I like
Good
that.
excuse. Mine is always,
Sorry, I got something in my eye.
my yarn cost less than your truck.
And this and that and the beer making and
I have less yarn than you have cans of beer in the fridge.
yeah. See, I can't do that with Philip. He
No,
does.
he doesn't do
He
anything, does he?
cooks, and so I'm not going to complain about his hobby being expensive because it feeds me.
Oh, that's right. You don't. Yeah, he's a good
He cooks.
cook.
That's his hobby.
Yeah. So, all right. So I think
Sorry, I needed a drink.
We I think I told you guys I'm gonna finish this, and I had to take out the collar and then never put it back
Oh,
on
this
my
is
needles.
the gift knit.
Yeah, this is from my mother-in-law. This is probably the oldest whip I have for sure. I just have to do the collar and block it, and it'll look gorgeous. It's the oh darn,
I don't remember what it was called. I remember the pattern.
It's Marie Green, washed ashore.
Washed
And
ashore.
So right here, there's like some waves and things in there. It's very hard to see on this yarn. Can you guys see that? I don't know.
It's pretty. Yeah, that's a good view. You can
you.
see good.
So it's little waves in there, and I just need to finish it. I need to pick up the collar. I think I said I started with wooden. Like I picked it back up and picked up the collar with wooden needles, but I knit the whole thing in
on metal needles.
On metal, and my gauge was way off, so I needed to like get out the metal needles. And I think I need 3s, and I absolutely have no 3s lying around anywhere right now.
One, two, three. I only have a couple of pair over there of the fixed.
That's all right.
If you want a fixed pair.
No, I've got. That's so. The Stephen West is on 3s. As soon as I finish that, I'll have metal needles I can use to finish.
So there's another reason for us to get it done.
Yep.
So we can get needles.
All right. I think one of the things, and I don't know if they've joined or not, but one of the things that Kevin and Ray were talking about was like asking the question that if you have a podcast, do you feel pressure to knit and stuff, and then gift knitting?
I feel pressure to start more things.
Really?
I do, because we're
to show new
I
stuff.
feel challenged to show new things and like the wanna-dos and new patterns coming out, and I feel like I need to get them on the needles. Get them out there.
Content.
To have new content, to
Okay.
have new stuff, and start new things. Obviously, I don't have problems with the finishing stuff. No, that's not true. I do feel pressure because I think I haven't had an FO. I haven't had an FO. I haven't
For the
had
show.
for the show.
I thought that too. Yeah.
And so I've thought of that. I was thinking about this last night. Has my knitting, has my project choices changed since we started podcasting?
Have they? What do you think?
I don't know. I at first I said yeah. I'm tending to go for the quicker projects.
Now
I
That
seem to
makes
go
sense.
for so I can get done with them faster. But like I haven't started a big color work project.
Dorothy, you could have
I haven't finished
you could
them.
have one project and still have a podcast.
Oh,
you just have
yeah.
to something to talk about. You could find something to talk about.
Oh yeah.
That's again,
Talking's not the problem.
and for us, it was never.
Talking's not the problem.
No, it's not a problem. It was never. I don't think when we started this, it wasn't like we're starting this because we want to like influence others or.
It was just we talk all the time about knitting. We wanted to have more people to talk with.
Yeah.
We wanted to start a bigger conversation because we don't have anybody around here.
Because I'd be here like every Friday night after school, and we would just sit and
knit.
talk and talk and talk and talk about knitting and yarn and all that stuff. And
Drink
and
some
then
wine.
our husbands were like, "That's all they talk about." And we're like, "We need other people to talk to.
to.
You know what? We'll just talk to the whole world, and whoever wants to listen can listen."
There we go. And then we wanted to do lives.
Oh, the crafty
This is fun.
chemist says that she doesn't like to, or they don't like to hear their own voice. I feel that. I don't like watching the videos I make.
I said I have no problem with
And
it.
she doesn't have a problem with it. That's why she does the show notes.
Yeah, because I go back and rewatch the whole thing and make notes and watch it and make fun of us. And I go back and watch old episodes because I forget what I said I was going to do with the yarn.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to go back and watch a bunch because I'm like, I picked it up and I'm like, okay, I know I had a reason for this. I don't remember what it was. I got to go back and read the episodes,
The show notes.
watch the episodes. But
so it wasn't about it was just about having a way to do this. I think I got off track a little.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. Autumn. Thank you, Autumn.
Oh,
That's the
yes,
crafty
that is
chemist.
the crafty chemist. Thanks, Autumn. We'll remember that.
Binary Star says that we have so many fun things to talk about, and the projects are just our alibi. Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
So-
yeah, knitting is our boat, our transport vehicle.
There you go. Yeah.
Transport protein.
Protein.
There you go, biology.
Oh, yeah,
I got you.
biology.
I covered your biology teachers.
I don't think that the things I've picked have changed. I don't, because I still just knit the things that I want. I think I know about more stuff, and I feel more pressure to knit things because I want to knit so many things.
Yeah, because we talk about new stuff all
We
the time.
do, and of course I'm never going to be able to knit all the things I want, which I like about our wanna-dos because then some of you guys knit those things, and we get to
We get
see
to live
it.
vicariously. Say, oh, yeah, see, we brought that up.
And that's why I like watching podcasts too, because like if
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
had come on here and talked about that, I think you might not have done it if you had a little bit of insight as to how hard it was to do twists and turns, like the beginning of it,
Yeah.
in a podcast or something.
Well, oh God, there's something just dropped in my eye. Sorry, guys. Oh, that hurts.
I don't think I feel she's gonna get her eyeballs fixed.
Yeah.
I
Stick
don't-
my finger in my eyeball.
feel pressure necessarily to finish things or start things, or the things that get me are like when somebody asks me to knit something for them. I've stopped saying yes.
No, I don't.
Just because I mean, look at the sweater for my mother-in-law. Like,
Except for the babies.
The babies are different, but those are so small anyway.
Yeah. Well, the babies I'm going to knit for right now. They both ask me to knit for them, but it's my nephew and his wife is one of them, and then my son's best friend. She's asked me to knit for her baby, and so you can't say no. I can't say no to that. Yeah. So absolutely, that was what I just flashed was the rainbow. Well, the
blanket.
Center of the rainbow blanket I'm crocheting for my son's best friend's baby, and her name's Iris. She's going to be Iris, which is the goddess, the rainbow. For those of you who don't follow mythology the way that we do.
Yeah, I don't gift knit very much. I know you you knit what you want and then you gift it if you don't want to keep it.
Yeah,
like that's your thing. I don't pick up something and think I'm gonna knit this for XYZ. I don't do that. I knit what I want to knit, and if I don't think I've ever picked up many projects and said, "Oh, I'm gonna make this for somebody else."
I have for people who are leaving me from work. You know, people who are retiring or changing jobs, and I like moving across the country. That's yes, Sarah. We're still not happy about that. But that's just so I can show them how much I care for them, and that's why I do that.
It makes sense. It does make sense.
Okay, here's one I forgot all about.
I just don't want to feel the pressure to have to knit because this is supposed to be fun. This
is
something I enjoy doing. I don't want to sit there and think I have to do this because then it just takes the joy out of it.
That's one of the reasons why I haven't really gotten into. I have no idea how.
I hope you guys can hear her.
Can you hear me? Probably not. Okay. Although I'm really loud. My kids tell me. I was checking roll this morning for second period, and I said. I looked around and I said, "Where's Coates? Jack, where's Coates?" And all of a sudden you hear his voice from way down the hall. "I'm coming." He could hear me all the way down the hall. And I really wasn't talking that loud. I was just, and Jack was right in front of me. Yeah, I'm loud. Are
you finding more projects that you forgot about?
I don't want knitting to be a chore.
No.
I don't want it because it has been at times in my life, and I don't want to go back to that again.
Jill says the last 40% of her makes were small gifts. Yeah, or they were gifts, but she made them small. Yeah, I feel that.
I decided a few years ago
to make stockings.
I was going to do Christmas stockings for all of my family. Here's James's.
James has one.
He wears plaid all the time. I did one for our oldest cat, who's now passed. Around. And of course they're top down. So
are those little cat heads? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Kind of, yeah. I thought they looked catty.
They do look catty.
They look catty. So So here's one for Bella, and she's passed, and James's, and Sarah's needs a foot.
Speaking loudly is a teacher thing. Yes, it is.
Sarah needs a foot. Speaking loudly is a teacher thing. Okay, that's why that's why they all thought I was a teacher before I ever became a teacher, because I'm so freaking loud.
If you're not a mom, you find your mom voice as a teacher.
Well, I had one. I worked in industry, in paper industry, and paper machines are really loud.
You gotta yell so everybody can hear you.
So you have to be loud when you're out there. But yeah, that's Sarah Gale's stocking.
So you got 2.5.
I got of the people, I have one and a half
of the people.
So, yeah.
Knitting socks for daughter-in-law for Christmas as you're watching. That's the best way to knit.
That's a great idea.
I love it.
When you crochet or knit a gift for someone, it's a treasure and a keepsake.
It is.
Yeah.
Major tears. Yes. Yeah. Always tears.
I always cry when I give somebody something I knit.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Dorothy, I get the same thing. Why are you yelling? I'm not yelling.
I was just talking.
Just talking to you.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah, it comes around a lot.
These are more recent ones. You want me to go with the older ones?
You just keep going because you keep finding projects, and I'm just over here looking like I'm good. I am so good.
Okay, well these are actually more recent ones. These are from the last year, but it hasn't. gotten any love, and I need to. I love this
Oh,
project.
you did work on that a good bit, though.
I love this
All
project.
right, so let's talk about knitting for a reason. Michelle's doing two, or she finished one test knit, working on a second one. I feel like that.
I'm
also,
on my third. I'm on my third test knit of the
You
year.
are, yeah.
Because I did the chemical attraction tee for Jessica, pearls and postulates. Then I did the boxy blue raglan, which is green, for Beth McDonald Stone, and I've got a lot of progress on the purple one, the Sancy that I just started test knitting for Beth McDonald Stone that I got to get done by the end of the month. So that's kind of skewed my knitting. I haven't.
I feel like you would have this done.
I would if I hadn't been doing all these test
Yeah.
knits.
Nicole says she's knitting a Stephen West painting honeycomb for her mother
Oh,
right now.
oh,
That's a
that's
pretty one.
beautiful. I love that shawl, and I love that stitch.
Isn't that in the slip stitch?
It's in slip stitch.
yeah, the beginning of the slip stitch is
Extravaganza.
the honeycomb
It's a
stuff.
honeycomb, and I just love it.
It's pretty.
It's
I,
really
I love
pretty.
the way it looks.
I
too.
like the sweater he's designed. The
painting something. Painting honeycomb
painting
sweater.
honeycomb
Yeah.
sweater. All right, this is the
Far point.
bar point. Thank you.
I remembered.
God, brain not working. My tribute to Lahura, to Nichelle Nichols, who played Lahura in Star Trek, because I grew up a Trekkie. I was 6 years old when it came on TV the first time. But I'm over, I guess I'm pretty much at the halfway point. So I finished that big wide swath of
Red.
the burgundy red, and I'm doing the Starfield now, the black and gray. And I haven't knit a stitch on this in 3 months, probably longer.
But again, test knits kind of took
Yeah,
over.
it took over.
You
and
didn't take it to Texas,
I
did
did
you?
not take it with me to Texas.
So
But I want to finish it. This is not falling off my list. I want this done. This one's kind of important to me, and I love it. So this one is not getting frogged.
now again,
Not getting frogged.
all right. Let's see. What do I have that I've not shown in a while? Let's go with. You got your purple yarn for the seasons. We'll do that one.
Oh, the three seasons.
cardigan. It's in the.
It's over there.
All right. So I think we both
I've ripped mine out. This
Yeah.
this is a whip I already whipped out.
three-season
whipped
cardigan.
out.
I've gotten a good bit of progress.
You have.
Too many shiny.
I didn't get it. Too many shinies. Yep. Shiny.
Shinies.
You know, shiny, pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got you. Yeah, there's a lot. So this is the 3-season cardigan by Woolen Pine. Is it Woolen
Yes.
Pine? Yeah.
It's a woolen pine.
Lots of cables, lots of twists and turns and movings and yarn overs, and I love how this is looking. So this is that kind of blown fiber.
It's not showing up as
Green.
green
Yeah.
on there as it really is in
It
real
is a-
life.
yeah,
It's
a
quite
foresty
green.
Maybe if I get really, really close, maybe you can see it. I don't know. It could be like that's a cheap computer too.
Oh, well, maybe that's
now
it.
it looks black.
Yeah, it looks gray, and it's not
Ooh,
gray.
it's not.
It's a
green.
beautiful green.
But I
Mine is gray.
It's a purple gray. I love the way this is looking, and it takes me about 30 minutes to do 2 rows, one back and forth. And I'll get there eventually, but this is one of those where I'm like, I have to sit down and focus, so I can't watch TV.
Yeah.
I can't be having conversations, which is very hard to do. And my husband can't be sitting on the couch next to me, doom scrolling on Instagram, because it's distracting.
Mm-hmm.
So distracting. So this is one of those that doesn't get a lot of love, but it will eventually get there.
Mine is gray, and I got that far into it, and then knew it was not the time in life to be doing that.
So,
And so
Autumn said that it reminds her of the lights.
all the
cardigan.
lights
Yep.
cardigan, yeah.
Puff stitches here.
Hi, Jill. I'm sitting here pointing out your bag.
She's got them everywhere.
I do. I love them. Okay, this is shameful that this is not done.
Oh, now, come on. We just talked about how you have all those like test knits you're doing.
I know, but okay, it's even in the middle of a row.
Eh.
Y'all have seen this a bit. Those of you who've been with us for a while have seen this a bajillion times. This was my everyday knitting last year. Well, starting in January. I started this last January because I got the yarn during our Asheville trip.
Yep.
And it's unique fingering sock yarn, but just too skeined. But it's almost done. I mean,
if you wanted to be done now, you could. You know that, right? Like you could.
it's just that much yarn left. That's it. And I just got to finish it. I just have to finish it. And there's no excuse. And I want it. I want to wear it.
Well, it's starting to get colder. We're going to start finishing.
Yeah, so I've
things.
got to finish this because I want to wear that this winter. It's all my coastal grandmother colors.
Yes, it is.
And
Yes,
there's
it
something in here I forgot about.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why I have 2 projects in one bag. But
Oh, right. That shawl that you started.
I don't even know what its name is.
That's in True Boo. That's why you
It's
wanted
in
to
True
do it.
Boo. Look at it shiny.
It's so shiny.
It's so
True Boo
shiny.
is one of those, like, line brand
It's 100%
yarns.
bamboo from Line Brand. I got oodles of it. I mean, oodles of it. Every color they made in it, I have.
Yes.
And yeah, Financial Star just looked up three.
It's
yeah,
so
it's a beautiful.
pretty.
It's
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh, it's so pretty.
I
It's
intend to do it.
patches. Or it's in like sections. Are you okay?
I whacked my
She
knee.
just wiped the shiza out of her knee. You okay?
I try not to cry.
Just turn around.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but this is what I do.
Okay.
Tylenol.
No. Okay. I have no idea what pattern this is.
She's gonna check her whip list and try not to cry still.
Oh, it hurts.
Go take a step out.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
I'm not laughing at her. I
Yes,
promise,
she
guys.
is.
Okay.
I haven't even written it down.
Oh my goodness.
It's not on the list. I have no idea. Maybe it's in my app. I don't know, but
Or it could just be something you made up.
it could be. I have
Because
no
you said you
clue.
wanted stripes and you just
I
started.
wanted stripes. And it's in. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But see how pretty it is. It's like beachy, sand and water. My
Coastal
colors. I
grandmother.
love these colors together, and so I'll figure it out. Maybe that'll be my classroom knitting.
Jill, I'm pretty sure you're right. I think that's the one she was making up. Jill Jarvis. And then
It might be.
Lisa Russell said she was wondering about your chevron one.
Okay. Oh, it's the Earth URTH.
No, we just hadn't you hadn't shown it in a while. She wondered what happened to it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love this thing. The colors, it was a sample. God bless people who have yarn shops and put samples up
I know.
because that catches my eye every single time. And it was hanging there, and I just went gaga, and I dug through every skein of earth yarn they had until I found enough to make it. I need to finish it. I do. I need to finish it because I want to wear it.
That's the
I
thing.
just bought a pair of brown jeans that I want to from Walmart that I want to wear it with, and I'll figure this out.
I think you made it up.
I want to keep it.
99% sure.
I
you
want
made
to
it
keep it, so I'll
We did
figure
this.
it out.
up. All right. Do you have Elton still?
Yes.
You want to go over Elton?
Okay. So figure out where it is.
I'm throwing them underneath my chair.
Oh, this is not technically a whip, but I still haven't knit for the chimp.
monkey.
I need to knit for
forgot
the
about the
chimp.
monkey.
For Project Chimp. I need to come up with some patterns for him. I hadn't cast them on yet, so technically it's not a whip, it's an intention. What's a cute acronym for intentions?
Oh.
Because that's what that corner of the room is over there, is intentions.
To be knit. Or
TBKs?
TBKs.
What's in this?
TBD. Well, TBD doesn't work. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to do TBD.
Oh.
Oh, it does, but it doesn't work. Uh-oh. Good gosh. She's finding projects she didn't even know she had.
I think this is Elton.
I still haven't done the sleeves. I actually, like, dreamt about
Nope.
steeking and doing
That's
the
all
sleeves.
the gate,
They're just too
which is
tiny.
probably going to get.
And I absolutely love how this looks, and I want to finish it. But the whole idea of having to, like, go in and cut some things, I'm a little worried about. She's not going to be able to find Elton.
Yes, I am.
This is so soft, by the way, guys. This project.
Oh,
Elton. I don't know if is your version soft too.
Oh, here
There
it is.
it is.
I found it
It's just so.
in my musical cats bag.
I want to wear it. Like I just.
I know.
But I
It's so
can't.
you.
I can't.
Where?
That's it. That's all I can do. I can get it that far.
Okay, here we are.
I don't think I've actually tried this on ever.
Okay.
Maybe I did.
Sample's the reason I have so many sweater quantity stashed.
Yes.
Ta-da! Yep, I absolutely am on that one.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's way too tight. You can kind of see. If I could just get a little bit of
Oh, that's
leeway.
right, the armholes. That's
Armhole.
because you got further than I did.
Yeah, because then you stopped and did bigger. You're
Right.
doing bigger armholes.
I'm doing bigger armholes. So here's my
Look
Elton.
how cute it is. I need to finish this
It
now.
is so cute.
Damn, I need to go steek the arms.
Yes, you do.
I want to wear this. Gosh darn,
Yeah.
this is why we do this, right?
So here's my Elton.
Hers is all these pretty grays. Birds of a feather, or what was it?
I'm no bird.
I am no bird.
I am no bird.
Bronte, right? Because the last time you said it was the other one, and it was Bronte,
it's
but not
it's a
the other
Charlotte Bronte
one, right?
poem or quote, whatever, something like that, from Vullenvine, Kristen Lair Vullenvine. I love her yarn. Oh my God, she's got some of the prettiest stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing the same thing, but I've got just one color mohair, one color fingering, and I do want to finish it. Look how good it looks with my hair.
It looks really cute.
Like brown and gray, like my hair.
You do good.
But I don't want to frog that one.
Nope. No, I want that one so bad.
I
I
want
hate
this
that
one.
it turned out the way it did, but
Because I think I'll wear this one an awful lot.
speaking of
I
projects I,
really,
do
really
want to
do.
finish.
So
And-
I'm going. That's a keeper.
So this is
My paws
the
are starting
collecting
to go into
breezes.
this.
I didn't know that
Oh,
did
yeah,
I
you
try
need-
this on?
You
for
need to
everything?
finish that. You need to finish
I
that.
need threes. Again. So I got to get some threes. I might as well just go buy more, you know. Why not?
Why not?
Oh, gosh. So
There's cat hair all over everything. Surprise, surprise.
it does not work very well when I already have a shirt on, it seems like. I might need to... You'll see me put on clothes.
Yeah, you're wearing
So it's got
your shirt.
the side split.
Yeah,
But it's going to have this all the way down. You can't tell that that's purple.
Yeah.
But I need threes so I can pick up the inside, and there is not a line.
And
down
it
the
makes
middle.
like a skirt. It flares out up underneath it.
Yeah, so it comes
an
all the way
underlayer.
down. I think it'll look really cute once I get it all done. I can't wear it like this because there's way too much there. I could put an undershirt on. I'll still have to wear an undershirt when I wear this.
Yeah, you
but
have to wear an undershirt under, but
it'll be.
something cami like.
Yep.
Slicky.
I can't. Definitely does not go over this shirt very well. Next time, remind me to wear like a t-shirt or
Okay,
something simpler because it's.
I'll try.
We won't remember. It's
That's
fine.
right. Okay, I want
You can do it. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, we need that.
We need that.
Need the encouragement.
Okay.
Sorry. James is just out there telling a
yes.
story.
He does. Talk about talking loud. Okay, this is the alder grove. I don't know if you can see that. Is that showing very well?
Let me
That's her elbow. Let's find a better picture. Maybe
Okay.
that'll help.
let me just cover the camera because that'll work, right?
Yeah, no problem.
That's a good one. You can kind of see the stripes. This is the one that's got the slub in it, right?
Yeah, it's a stripe between a slub and a sock
Very
yarn.
difficult to see. So it's
Yeah,
not
it's not
too
showing.
much sun.
Alder Grove is the name of it. And I love the look of it, and I love this yarn. See, I just love this. This is Red Stag Fiber, and this is Chelsea yarns. And that's like they look so good together. But I got pissed off. I'll be honest.
Better than being pissed on.
I gave my daddy a coffee mug that said that one time. Because I had
You've done something.
I picked up, okay, so you knit the back, all right, so the back shoulders, and see it has the two stripes. Well, then you stop at a certain point and you pick up stitches along the shoulders and you knit down the front. And you knit the front that comes in this way and the front that comes in this way. Well, after I knit both fronts and joined them up and started knitting, I realized that I had done both fronts going that way.
Oh my goodness. So you did that on Elton too, where you picked up the wrong side, or picked up and went the
Right.
wrong direction on both sides.
But I figured it out real quick
You
on
did,
that one.
yeah, you fixed it.
On this one, I had knit this much of the fronts. I had joined the two sides together and knit down, and it was all going that way.
Jill Puff Stitch asked
It's
about
okay,
the new
sis.
Weekender. Yes, we did.
Yes, the new Weekender crew.
It's so cute.
So yeah, I got I opened the email and I sent it to her,
Really forwarded. I
and
got the
she'd already
email
gotten the
back.
email.
Back.
And I've got the yarn I'm going to use. And it's right over there. It's a Noro. Can you reach it?
Oh yeah.
It's in that corner cubby. Yeah, this.
This is what makes this fun. Like when you just grab the.
I turn around and
yarns.
grab it. Yeah, see, matches my hair. And it's a Noro. I think it's been Kumo. I don't know if it's been discontinued or not, but it's a DK weight, and it is viscose, cotton, silk, and wool.
All the
I mean,
things.
it's like all the things, and I think it'll be really good weight, and it'll look cute in that new Weekender. So see, yeah,
Yeah.
it'll probably get
We have
join this pile not too long from now. But anyway, so here's Alder Grove, and I love the yarns. I love the way the sweater looks. I'm just mad at it because I screwed up so bad. I gotta get there and get it together. Hey, Linda. Linda said hi. I just need to decide if I'm gonna do it or do I want to use these yarns in something else. I want to use these yarns together.
Yeah. You bought them to do together. Like that was, didn't you?
I got this from a D-stash from somebody,
Oh.
and then I bought the Red Stag at when he had the trunk show at Needle Tree.
Hi, Tina. And Joe.
Oh, Tina got here. All
Joan
right.
says she has yarn in her stash. And then
For the Weekender
Michelle's
crew,
like,
yeah.
it's not a race. Go at your own pace. It truly is.
I know
Like,
it is, but I'm
more impatient about like I want it to get done so I can wear it,
yeah.
and then I just continue like.
I know that I would wear the crap out of this
Oh,
sweater,
yeah.
just like the Elton. I'll wear this more than I wear the Elton because it doesn't have mohair in it.
Yeah, you will.
But I know I'll wear the crap out of the sweater. I just have to get over myself, and as my mother used to say, get over your bad self, and get her done. Get it done. And it's in my awesome bags by Awesome Granny Knitting Bee. I loved this bag. I'm a bag whore. Just go ahead and say it. I love bags.
Yes, you are.
Okay, this is an Andrea Mowry. We're talking about the Weekender, and
Oh, yeah, I forgot you started
I
this.
think we've mentioned it.
You have.
Mentioned something else of hers along the way. Yeah, you're
what-
knitting something of hers.
Yeah, the Comfort Fade
Comfort Fade Cardi.
And I have the shift down there that we might get to, but I've showed it recently on the episode, so it's okay for that. Alpenglow?
Yes, it's the Alpenglow.
You got
Is that the
pretty far.
neckline?
Yeah, I think you pick up more though. Do you not?
Yeah,
We're gonna have to look out
probably.
because that looks pretty
that looks huge.
serious.
That looks huge. Yeah, I hadn't touched this in a while.
I have the yarns picked out, but I have not started.
I love my yarn choices. I'm going to finish this one. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get my button gear. Once I finish this last test knit, then I think I'm going to go back to this because I just love this purple and green.
You definitely pick up more.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do, because that's
Yes, you do.
ribbing.
That's the back. Yeah, see, here's the front.
Yes,
yeah,
you have to
okay.
do some
So I got to
ribbing.
pick it up and pull it in with
It's
ribbing.
a flip down
It's got a
collar, so you go you.
Is it a funnel or
I think it's
it comes up. The collar comes up some. So yeah, I'll be pulling the collar up. Yeah.
Let's see. You guys can
Okay.
show you guys.
But I love this. Yeah, that's the pattern. This is my version. And all the pinks and greens.
It's pretty.
And
That one is a
that's my color changing. It's Yarn Hero.
Yarn Hero.
I got it from Yarn Hero. And oh, this is when I'm using the that's the mohair. It's a Barocco.
This is one that if
Multi.
you want to try a bunch of different yarns together, it's the way to go.
It
Like,
is.
You do
It's
all kinds of things.
All
in this
kinds
one.
of stuff with yarn in this one. So I forgot how much I love those colors. That's going on the top of the pile. Thanks for remembering the name.
Jill says the same thing. It looks really big.
It does look big.
Okay, this is what you need to do. Knit the neck.
I need to stop
Just
and do
knit,
the neck,
knit the neck
and
make sure.
decide.
Yep.
It does look big. I mean, I got to figure
It-
something out.
yeah.
But I started it last winter.
Yeah. Well, before Rhinebeck, or right after Rhinebeck last year, because you saw all the Rhinebeck ones.
saw
and
the
wanted to-
Rhinebeck.
That was the Rhinebeck sweater last year.
So I had lost most of my weight. I've lost another 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
since
So
then,
you
but
might have been doing the bigger one on purpose, and now it's too big.
I might have been.
This is.
You got something?
I mean, I've got the front knot tee. I've showed it before, but I'm still doing this one. It's going really well. This is one of those few that were in my car on Friday when I refused to get up to get any knitting projects, or it might be done actually. I did a lot on the Stephen West this weekend. I almost took a picture. I should have. Like, am I the only one? Like, I knit in church.
I would if we
like,
were going to church, I would
I-
be knitting in church.
I run the song screens this past week, and I just knit and hit the button.
I knit everywhere. I knit in the meeting this afternoon.
That's true. I mean, I enjoy, like, it helps me pay attention because then I'm not like focusing on something else. My hands are doing something and I'm reading the words and I can hit the keys and.
I absolutely forgot about this one.
Oh yeah, the big old.
It
This
was
is really like we need to do this more often.
I know.
Yes.
Hobby Lobby. Long set of individual colors, fingering weight.
She made a.
I made a big old ball out of it.
You cast this on at the Galentine's cast-on party.
I did, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
There it is.
Because it was like 2 stitches.
There it is. That's it.
Autumn, maybe not. You might stab somebody. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't Pentecostal? Don't you guys like? You have more energy. We have no energy. Absolutely none. We just stand there and sing. It's the saddest.
They stand there and sing.
We just
In
stand
a
and sing.
theater.
In a movie theater.
In a
yeah.
movie theater.
Yep. 'Cause it's cheap.
This has got a great stitch pattern. Can y'all see the stitch pattern?
Yeah, it looks pretty good on the screen.
Yeah. It's called Time Dilation by Emily Wood. That's the shawl pattern. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I like the way that stitch pattern looks. I'll have to go back and revisit it and decide if I'm going to finish it.
It'll be pretty if you do.
I think so. And I think I'd wear it with those colors. It's my colors.
Yeah, we're a
It's
bit
in it.
energetic.
Yeah.
I have to be careful about the places that I knit because I don't usually think about like, oh, I have metal needles in my hand. I could smack somebody. My grandmother, if she knew, she might be mad too. Like, just don't. I don't know. It really does keep me off my phone. I'm not. It's not that the message isn't interesting. It's just that my mind starts to wander.
And you don't pay attention.
And I stop paying attention, even though I know I'm supposed to be paying attention. So it really just keeps me like focused on the motion of my hands and listening to what's being said and what we're learning.
That's part of our ADHD.
Nicole said she made the time dilation because of you, and she loves it.
Really? Awesome.
This is in timeout. Timeout.
Oh.
And I'll talk about why. It's the whole neckline thing. I have to focus too much, so it's on time. It's in timeout.
Until you're back to energy.
Marigold Tea by Winter Weather Knits or Joey, who has offered to give us some free patterns for giveaways.
Yay, Joey! Thank you.
So
I think she's here, but
did you DM her back? Because I did not.
I did not.
I will take
I was
care of that
late.
later.
I was leaving it up to you.
I will take care of that later. I've been very forgetful about things lately. Oh gosh. What is that?
Koivu light.
The light one. I don't think you have.
Hadn't touched it.
Good gosh.
It's been a while. But isn't it bright? Look how bright and happy that sucker is.
How ready for this?
Oh, yeah. Okay, my chirper.
Would you like some more?
My chirper. See my chirper, guys? Little birdie thing. My sister-in-law, years ago, I went to visit my sister-in-law, and somebody had just given her one as a gift. She and I, all we ever do is talk about wine. And it chirps. It's the funniest thing. So I had to have one. I looked all over and finally found one. So it makes, it chirps. I can't help myself. That's just too cool. Okay, this is a dessert wine from a local winery here near us called Cityscape Winery. It is a coffee delight dessert wine. What do you think?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
could drink. Ooh, that's
we just
good.
introduced y'all to the chirper.
The chirper. Oh, yep, everybody loves it.
Love the chirper.
Autumn, I take notes too, but it just like in between the.
I start
the
making
writing.
grocery lists. If I'm taking notes,
See?
I'll start making a grocery list or a to-do list, or I'm horrible at staying focused. Knitting is the only thing, or crocheting, it's the only thing that keeps me focused and absorbing things auditorily. If you you test for your different learning styles, visual learning, reading, auditory, all the different ways. I test really high visually and almost as high by the written word, but I am I have no score for auditory learning. I'm so bad. I just do not learn by somebody telling me something. Which was the only way I survived in school and made grades at all was because back then they taught from the textbook all the time. So I just read the
You read it.
textbook, and then that's how I learned stuff. But somebody tell me something. Yeah, no, that is not making any
I have to write
sense to
some.
me.
Yeah.
I need it in writing, or I need to have a picture or drawing, preferably. I like 2D better than 3D even.
I'm gonna put a link for the chirper in the comments because we just had like a ton of people.
Oh, that's good.
It's really good.
Oh.
Jill's gonna go make a drink. Make two, Jill.
Oh, I know. But the chirper is hysterical.
I love Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, margaritas. Oh, especially the Riuniti margarita we had.
Oh my gosh.
That place was so good.
Ugh.
Okay, anyway, oh, I just dropped it on the floor.
Visual and written word too. I think a lot of people
My
are.
stars.
I
just pulled the needles out.
Yeah, you're good. You'll fix it.
I figured.
A lot of the kids are that way too. And I think it's because when they're listening, they can be doing so many other things. So they think that if they're listening, they'll just absorb it all and they'll remember. But I think there are some people who are like that, but I don't think a lot of people are just, I can listen and I know. But again, we've learned that most learners they need two ways to learn in order to like absorb information. So like seeing it and writing it, or hearing and writing it, or hearing it and seeing it. I think you're good. She dropped some stitches.
No, I dropped a stitch. There's supposed to be
Good
two.
night. Binary Stars signing off. She says that it is late in the Netherlands.
I bet it is.
middle of
Thank
the
you
night.
so
Thank you
much
for
for being with
joining.
us. And we're going to post this so you can catch up with the rest of us later. But thank you for being here. Bye. Sleep well.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
I think you're good. I think
It's
you're
a Caitlin Hunter. Boyland Knitworks. Boyland Knitworks.
Do you need a stitch marker to?
I'm just going to put it right there to remind me that I dropped a stitch and I need to fix things. But I've always loved Koivu, her heavyweight one, and when she came out with Koivu Light for DK worsted, fingering DK, sport, whatever, sport. I'm doing it in sport.
The sport. Yep.
I had to start it, and I love my color choices. They're so
That looks
bright and
pretty.
happy.
Did you show it on screen?
Just now? Yeah, I did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
did.
know if
Yeah, I did. But
it looks good.
yeah, it's
Yarn Hero, right?
Yarn Hero is the stripy part. No, this is the one that's Stark 6 from okay, let's pull it back over here
Sorry.
and not knock anything
Asking all
off.
the questions.
Stark 6
Oh yeah, from Zonderball.
Zauberball
Zauberball.
that I got from Webs. And so it's this and Madeline Tosh Sport out of my stash,
The pink.
the pink.
It looks
Mold
really-
wine is what it's called. I have like 5 or 6 skeins of
Looks
it.
really
so-
good together. Good choices.
I thought that was really cool together. Why is there a stitch marker in the bottom? I dropped a stitch marker. It's one of my Alton orchids.
Was it the beginning of the round? Because that is about your beginning of the round.
It is the beginning of the round.
Did you?
That may be why.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't know what I just did. We'll figure it out later. It's on my app. I know where I stopped.
Yep.
And I'll figure it out later.
I think that's part of our project management is having the pattern on the app. It's a
That-
big part of
Yeah.
what we do.
Before the app came out, or any knitting apps came out, I had a notebook I always kept that had all my patterns in it.
Yeah.
And I constantly made notes on them before I put things down. I would make notes about where I was, what row, and I made sure that I did it. It was a ingrained habit.
Yep. Knitting Genius just makes it easier to carry it around.
It does. It makes it more portable, but I'm not in the habit yet of making a note on Knitting Genius saying this is where I stopped. This is where I stopped, and
Just keep up with row counters if you have that in your pattern. Hi, Darcy.
yeah, that's the problem.
Darcy from Iowa.
Hi, Darcy. Okay.
But yeah, it's you can write notes in there and everything. Like, that's what I use it for. I put my
Yeah,
notes
I
in
just
there. I always put what
I
size
just
I made.
stop.
Like,
I always put that.
Put the
I add a note,
numbers.
so what size I'm in, what needles I'm using,
And then if I have to deviate, or
Or if I knit longer or shorter or I make any changes
Yep.
as I'm going, I make a note on there.
there was something I was knitting recently that I put a note in there and said, watch out for. So I'd remember the next time I came, like, or next time I was knitting that section that, hey, there was an issue here. You might want to check out what's going on. So Knitting Genius makes that easy. And I also have a notebook that I, I write down the notes and stuff in there too. Because having that physical copy, just if anything happens to the internet, I can survive.
I didn't. I have no idea what that striped thing is.
I think you're making it up. 100%. You're making it up.
I know I'm making this one up.
Strictly printed. Autumn prints all. You look at screens all day. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I could get that. I see that.
I have notes stuck all over the place. I have a notebook I carry with my knitting.
I've got a
There,
million
I do
sticky
stuff.
notes.
Okay. This was one of those days when I needed it at Vroom Vroom. Except this don't Vroom Vroom. This is a putt putt.
That does not look
This is a putt putt. It's linen stitch.
That's not vroom vroom
That's
at
not,
all.
no, so it's a putt putt. It's, I mean, but it's in the round. I was going to make a cowl out of linen stitch, and I just cast it on a knit because I wanted to use this yarn.
Do you know what the yarn is? No. It's pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It's got to be silk something. It looks silkish.
It's almost got some yak to it. Oh, I know. It's the fox and fawn. No. It's called Lynx. Is what she called this base, and it's some weird blend. It's a strange blend. It's silk and something. It's the Lynx base from Fox and Fawn.
That sounds right. Fox and Fawn sounds right.
Fawn. She was Canadian. I don't think she dies anymore. Yeah, but
Fawn and Fox. Former yarn dyer. Project bag maker.
yeah, she made bags too. I have one.
Oh, what is that? Look at that.
That one right up there. That's that looks like a piece of wood.
Yep.
Her husband dyed the bags. He took a slice of tree, a slice of a log, and then she dipped it in ink and dyed canvas, and then they made bags out of it. And coming from the wood background, I had to have that.
Pulp and paper.
Yeah, pulp and paper, plus my dad's in solid wood products. My brother runs a pallet, the biggest pallet plant in North America, under one roof. I mean, one location. But you can see the rings.
Looks pretty.
You can see the rings.
The Fawn and the Fox, yeah.
The fawn and the fox. Yep, there it is right there.
Yep. She closed down in 2022.
But this was her Lynx base.
It's pretty.
I want to say it was yak and silk. I don't remember. But that's what I wanted to make. I wanted to make something out of it because it's just so stinking pretty. And it's gorgeous in this linen stitch. But
It's pretty.
it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, another bag. It's going to take me months to clean this stuff out. It really, really is.
I mean, I see that you got rid of the party.
I did take it. It kind of started falling, so I took our party banner down from when we were
Cast on party.
cast on party. We did our cast on party. Okay.
I agree. Jill from Puff Stitch says the tree rings are really
Isn't
pretty.
that the coolest thing?
If you start making those, let us know because we will definitely buy some of those.
Oh,
They're pretty.
I bought ink and a roller, a brayer.
Yeah.
To roll on to whatever it is you're going to ink with, so that I could make those.
Yeah.
I mean, that
should.
tree thing just fascinates the crap
pretty.
out of me.
If you got some really interesting like tree, I guess shape wise, not just
Yeah.
a round tree, but like
Cypress nut knees or something like that.
yeah.
Y'all, that is so stinking good.
It's
I'm
delicious.
sorry. It is so good. This is,
I could drink that whole bottle.
we went to Tennessee and we did that
Oh
yarn
my
shop.
God.
I mean, yarn show. And Ellen's Half Pint Farm. What, Ellen's Half Pint?
I think so.
Ellen's something. Ellen's Creations.
That's from 2019.
Oh, honey,
Is
I
it
know.
not?
Yes. Ellen Cooper's Yarn Sonnets. I have labels. They had the crown wools, which is a Casapinka pattern, and it's technically done in 12 different.
Yes.
It was like for a half Advent kind of thing. It is a bunch of different colors, and of course,
I remember
Casapinka
that.
being Casapinka, she does everything bright pink and bright colors. But they had a sample they had done out of just 3 yarns, and I fell in love with that shawl.
I cannot believe you.
And
still
we have
have
seen
this.
it, and we have seen it at another show since then. It was at SAF last year. She had it in her booth last year at SAF. I took more pictures, but that's it. I'm like a third of the way through, and the green that you can see is Katie's yarn,
That's electromagnetic spectrum.
electromagnetic spectrum, which I have all that I could possibly get her to dye for me. The gray that I have run out of is the Ellen Sonnet color.
Both Ellen Sonnet. Driftwood.
I bought 250 grams.
To driftwood.
Yeah. So
Oh, and that's another one of mine.
yeah. But this was the gray was called Driftwood from Ellen Cooper's Yarn Sonnets out of Connecticut. I love her yarn. Some of the stuff she's done.
It's pretty. It feels
This was one of Katie's. It was
good. Yarn experiment.
one of her yarn experiments. But aren't those pretty colors? That's getting ready to pop in, as is Forbidden Forest,
It's like one, two.
which is also Katie's. And then
I made so much money when Michelle
That's
would
the
work
electro-
shows with me.
I did. I bought all of it. This is the electromagnetic spectrum.
I'm surprised that Philip let you help me anymore.
This is what's left of Driftwood. That's the gray.
That's a very tight twist. It's pretty.
It is. It was a nice base, and
It feels really nice.
And I'm totally going to
Stitch
finish this
definition.
because these are my colors. I love these yarns. It got put aside, and I haven't.
Like when you opened it, did you remember you even had it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I knew I was going to find it, and it was coming. But I want to finish it. It's my colors. I wear the crap out of it.
It's pretty.
It's pretty. So I'm going to finish it, and it's in my Katie Did bowl bag.
Oh, the one that
this is
pulls down?
The pulls down. This is the first Katie Did bag I got, and it pulls down and makes a bucket or bowl, whatever you want to call it. So see, now it's a yarn bowl.
That's super cute. That's a great idea.
Isn't that cool? And then when you grab the handles, and it boop, boop, pop, pop, pops back out.
I guess I should do some. I think you've done a lot.
I've done. It's because I got so much. This is bad. I'm so bad.
No, this is good. This is good.
It's good that we're revisiting all this stuff because I need to.
To be very careful with this. I took the needles off because I needed them for something else and didn't put yarn or caps on the end of the cable. This is
On the Spice Market.
On the Spice Market.
I
I'm
recognize
actually
it.
almost done. Let me not pull out all the stitches with these little seed stitch bump things here. That's really 3 stitches all like knit together, and it makes these really cute little like.
Beautiful.
I love the colors too. So this is one of those yarn management or project management things where this was the. Oh my gosh! I'm just about to pull the cable out. The Knights Who Say Knit. It was going to the Knights Who Say Knit. So this is Miss Bab's Yummy 2-ply. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love the colors, but just wasn't my thing. We talked about it last episode.
Last
if you
episode. Mine is being repurposed into the Aster tea.
There it is. Yep. So after this, I think it's like more stripes of the colors
back
with the
to- yeah,
background.
yeah.
But this is it's I had it, I was working on it, and then I needed the needles that were on it for something else. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
But as soon as I figure it out and I'm done with that project, I will finish that up. I like that one. It's fun. The little baubles on there, the seeds, whatever you want to call them, they're a little frustrating for me to knit. I have to knit the first way super, super loose in order to make the like knitting them all
Put them
together is
Yeah.
easier. But it is, whew, it's rough. So I think it kind of got put in timeout because it was too rough for me for too much.
At that time.
Yeah.
And that happens sometimes. You know,
Well, there was no way I was doing
you're
any of that.
you're at a point in life where you cannot focus on stuff, which is I'm pretty sure why those colorwork sweaters are all sitting over there in that pile, because I got to where I can't do that right now. I can't do that right now.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys.
You know, when
I'm
I
not
started them,
tired.
I think I started both of those colorwork sweaters while I was recuperating.
That would make sense.
and sitting all the
You were
time.
doing absolutely almost nothing.
Yeah, I was just sitting at home and doing my exercises, but then I couldn't do them all day long.
Alpenglow was started during
Yeah,
that time.
it
Yeah.
had to be. I did them both at the same time.
Yep.
I started them at the same time.
Yep.
So yeah, okay, that explains it. Tomorrow is the 1 year anniversary of my hip surgery of getting a brand new hip. So my new hip is 1 year old as of tomorrow.
It's just a baby.
It's just a baby, but it's working really well. Okay, this is the Strawberry Mountain Cowl, and my colors look nothing like that.
They do not.
I forgot about this one, I'll be honest. When I came across this one yesterday, I was like, oh man, I forgot all about that.
Well, you didn't make it very far,
No,
did you?
I didn't. But
Are you using spin cycle?
Dark 6.
Okay.
Okay, I saw this one, this pattern done in this color combination online from a yarn shop.
I'm surprised.
I still get their emails, and Maker's Market. Maker's Market. I've ordered stuff from them multiple times, and they're so good at shipping and oh yeah,
All the things.
all the things they carry. DLQ bags too, and all that kind of stuff. So they had a sample knit up in this. Well, it was in a creamy color, and then this exact color of Stark 6. I'm using my creamy color is just like the creamy color I'm using in that other thing. This is Red Stag Fiber.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is Red Stag Fiber, and
Red Stag.
I don't remember what its number is, what its name is, but it's. I don't have any labels, but it's Red Stag Fibers Estate Fingering, and I think it's Birch is the name of the colorway, but it's one
Yeah,
of
I
his
think
light
so.
colors. He's got antique linen and he has birch, and
No, it's antique linen.
it's antique linen.
Yeah.
Birch is what I'm using in the
Yeah.
Aldergrove.
Yep,
Aldergrove.
yep.
But it's a beautiful. I love his base, y'all. Josh, I love this base. Love this base. And then this is the color,
Stark 6.
the stripe that I'm doing. Is for the color changing thing, and it's from Shopple, and it's edition 3. It's the edition 3, not the Stark 6. This is the fingering weight version, where Stark 6 is the sport weight. But it's really, really soft and all those nice coastal grandmother-y colors. And so I forgot all about it, but I intend to finish it because y'all know I'm on my cow kick. After watching all the stuff I bought at the yarn crawl, I apparently really, really, really love cowls, and am really going to be wearing some if I ever get this done. I forgot all about that. I mean, completely forgot about that.
I don't even know
What
what
she's
it
getting ready to
is.
show. Yeah.
I think I've seen the pattern. I have no idea what it is, but I got this nice neckline here. I know it was a test knit when I started it. Obviously, I failed that assignment. Didn't read the
Fail.
instructions. I think this was started shortly after our COVID things happened, and Zach got sick shortly after. My mom somebody got sick, and the stress, and I was not knitting during that time. So I definitely put this down and did not knit it. I dyed all this yarn, and I love the colors together, but it is definitely coming apart. Like I again, don't know what it is, but I think the colors look really good together. Like I want to
Pattern's
make
not
something.
in your app.
No. I think it might have been one that I deleted because I was like, I'm never making that instead of waiting.
Mm-hmm. And finding the.
Yeah. Because
I
my
forget
frog
which
does
one it
all
is.
things that I know, like I frogged them and took them off the needles. I have no idea. Did I put it in the FOs by chance? I don't think so. That would be silly of me.
I don't know.
No, it's not in there. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's the color. Yeah, I have no idea what this pattern is. If you guys know, let me know. But I know it's a pattern out there. There's all your Miss Babs.
That's my Miss Babs kit. That's going to be the color work on my Aster tee.
It's pretty.
There.
Do,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
Those
like,
colors are gorgeous together.
I dyed all the colors, solid colors, to make them all together, and maybe I should put these in the yarn shop. Like, that's a nice purple.
Oh, I like that.
I didn't even make yarn labels for it because I knew I was dyeing it for myself. This could be, it's probably DK, but it could be worsted. No, I don't do worsted.
Oh, I should put this back in that bag.
I don't.
Which is now in the
I don't think it would
bottom.
fit over my head anyway.
Okay, I'll remember what those are.
Will you?
Yes, I will. I just put it in the bottom of that basket.
Oh. I
So-
have really
I
two
should
more
have
things.
decided. I know I'm keeping that.
Are you almost done over there, or?
All I have left are the things that I've been showing because those are the ones I've been working on.
Oh, well, then I'll just do my last two.
Well, I haven't shown Chauncey.
You do that one too?
This is the test knit I keep talking about.
Oh, yeah, you haven't showed that yet. Or not.
Look how much I've gotten
You're
done.
good. That was this weekend. Though.
Yeah, so there's the neckline. It's all done. It's the dark purple is on the inside, and there's, so that's the neck. It's a funnel neck, and it's raglan. There's there's the raglan.
It's so
going down.
poofy looking.
It's poofy. It's soft. It's mohair held with Malabrigo worsted.
I love this neckline. It looks beautiful.
Isn't
that
it
little
pretty?
pop of color there.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's just
gorgeous.
the neatest thing. But that's, it's going to look like that on. So that I'm working on that. I got to get that done before the end of the month.
Before the end of September.
Yeah.
I cast this on the night we did the Galentine's party. This is the maple cardi in some city tweed from Knit Picks.
Boop, there I am.
I kind of didn't have time to. I had so many other things I was working on. I kind of put this one to the side. It's
I remember. Yeah.
It'll get done. It's one that I'm keeping. I'm just kind of like, it's just not gonna happen right now, and I know that, and that's fine. Maybe once I pick it up
The
again.
sun's
that'll be
going
my-
down, and I keep trying to
Do you
get
want
out
me
of
to,
its way.
You may close the blind.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I got one
But
more.
the color keeps flashing
Oh, I got-
funny on me.
It does. Oh yeah.
Okay, here's my curtain closer.
Do you want me to close it?
I can't reach it. I have a stick, but with the table up, I can't reach the curtain. Yeah, see, it's two dowels glued together. Because one dowel doesn't have anything that catches on the curtain, so I have to have the double dowel.
Double dowel.
A double dowel.
All right. I can
That's
tell you
my own
exactly-
invention.
Exactly why I haven't worked on this one.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to work on that in hot weather either.
Boom.
And that's a big boom. I mean, that sucker's huge.
Look at the size of the stitches. It's huge.
Look at the needles.
They're 19s, I think.
There's the needles.
Let's see.
OMG.
They are unlabeled needles.
The Douglas Cardi. Nicole, who was doing the Douglas?
You were.
I was doing the Douglas Cardi.
Yeah, you were. The striped one. Did you finished it, didn't you?
I finished
Yeah,
it.
you finished it.
No.
Yes, you blocked it. It was striped.
No, I didn't finish it.
Where is it?
It's gone.
Oh, did you rip it?
No. I got pissed. I donated it. We were talking about Andrea Mowry's. I got so mad at that thing. I couldn't even stand to look at it. And I did. I put all the yarn in a bag and I donated that sucker.
What, to who?
I don't even remember. One of the church charities. Miracle Hill. I think I sent it. I think I took it to Miracle Hill.
Yes, Sherry uses a nerve sword.
Ah, see?
Great
See?
idea.
That's a good idea because it's not heavy and you can reach with it. I just seriously am short. I have dinosaur T-Rex arms.
T-Rex.
I say that all the time. I said it today in class.
It's
One window is over my desk and it's a really deep desk, so I seriously can't reach it. The other one, when it's not piled up crap in front of it, I can reach it. But
there's our tables.
the table's set up right now. It's a folding table, and so we've got the table set up, and there's no way I can reach that.
I'm pretty sure they're 19s, Jill.
They got to be 19s.
I
At
have-
least 19s.
19s, 50s. I've got another one. I think I have a size 30. Whatever. So these are nitpicks. They did their jumbo needles, and this is one of the 3 sets. And I know they're not the 50s. I have those doing something else. And or no.
Jill says they look like 19s
I'm
too.
sure they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They're huge. Like, and I bought them
Big.
because I was like, oh, I'll use these. No.
Yeah, no, not happening.
How do you think you'll be able to finish all of them as well as start new projects without feeling overwhelmed? We just don't care.
Okay.
Are you feeling overwhelmed right now?
I am. I bet y'all are being overwhelmed watching this. Especially, was it Dorothy said she only does 2 at a time? I am and I'm not. I mean, part of it is I was right. I'm getting really close to the microphone. Sorry. Part of it was my mother. I was raised, always had a multitude of projects going in many different crafts.
Oh, yeah.
I had to clean the house out after she passed. Let me just say, she never finished anything. Somewhere, it's in the other room. She decided she was going to knit socks because I was knitting socks all the time, so she was going to knit socks. And oh, God bless her. They're the worst. That's the worst looking pair of socks I ever. I mean, they weren't even finished. She knitted and ripped out that first sock. I can't tell you how many times. And she managed to finish it. It wouldn't fit anybody, but I mean, nobody has a foot with that structure and those proportions. But she's knit the second one to match the first one. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? Anyway, unfinished projects everywhere. So, and my dad was the same. Dad's a crafter. He's carved, he's painted, he's made jewelry, he's been a rock hound, he's done genealogy, leather crafting. I have all his leather tools. I mean, my dad is a crafter. Well, he can't anymore, but he was a crafter.
He's a crafty guy.
And that I was raised that way, and there was always something going on. I knew something to try, and things just didn't get done sometimes, didn't get finished. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having unfinished things, even that go on for years. But I'm at the point now, especially when we did this, and y'all, there's only like 3 things I'm gonna rip out.
Mm-hmm.
I want all the things that are on the needles. So I'm at the point now, I feel like I've got to get some stuff done, finished before I start anything new.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I
Yeah,
know I'm
I'm
going to
there.
start that Weekender crew. I know I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other things I want to wear. So what I want to do is finish and going through all this and getting it all together. I want to go through and see which ones are the closest to being done.
Finish those first.
Finish those first, so I get that satisfaction of having something done. And then 52 oh my God, y'all. Tina just said the girls from the Little Red Mitten just did their whip parade, and one of them had 52 whips at the beginning of the year.
I thought 19 was bad.
Yeah, and I don't even know how many. I'm probably at 19, 20, 21, something like that. But that's,
50.
yeah. But
I
they
don't have
own a
that
yarn
many
shop.
needles.
They own a yarn shop and they dye yarn.
Yeah.
That's Leo and Roxy Yarn Dyers.
Yes, yes.
Plus they own Little Red Mitten. So I had more whips when she was actively dyeing, because I was constantly starting something new with some of her yarns that we could display it. And so being associated with a yarn dyer makes your whips go.
It does. It does. And
did mine.
having that much yarn at your disposal, you're like, oh, I can make
and
all
the
the
pretty
things.
colors.
You can't make all
Yeah.
the things. It might be
A whip
Jill,
down along. That could be my experimental.
just getting rid of whips.
Just getting from October 23rd through the end of the year is I'm going to
You
whip
don't start
down.
anything.
I don't start anything
That
new.
would
All
be-
I do is whip down.
Ooh, that would be an experiment for sure. Because you would.
That would be. I don't think I've ever gone that long without starting something new,
No.
without casting on something new. As I look at all the yarn in my room, because
like, oh,
this is just a really small part of it. That's a good idea, Michelle. Michelle just said we should have a whip down.
Well, and I was sitting here thinking we need to get
Whip down along.
our local get together, and then I think if we met up with other people too, and had a night that we sat down and we knit.
Worked. Yeah, then I would get more done
get
on
more
my
done.
whip downs.
Okay, so
I like the
those-
idea of a whip down. I think that's because we're already planning on doing our experimental knit along from October 23rd through the end of the year. So I don't know if we could
Maybe that should be for both of us.
manage two knit alongs.
No, the experiment is we try to get as many done as possible.
Ooh, a race.
I like it.
Okay, that would work.
We could do that.
We could do that. Knowing that on New Year's Eve New Year's Day we're gonna have a major cast-on party.
I was gonna say we do a live session on New Year's Day.
They're cast-on party. Cast all the things.
Let's get those whips back going.
Whoop whoop. Okay. All right. That's our goal. That's our experiment.
I love it.
Can we get our whips done?
Single digits. That's the goal.
Okay. Single digit. Okay. I'm totally on board with that. That just knocked another 10 out.
I know.
Okay.
I think we could do that.
No. Our goal is get them all done.
All of them.
To finish 2023 with nothing on the needles.
I can't finish this. That thing's huge.
Okay. We ain't talked about. I got a crochet finger and weight scrap blanket going over there too.
Is that one of your whips?
No.
Okay, so blankets are out.
Blankets are out, not blankets.
Okay.
Except for the baby blanket, I got to get done.
That's not blanket. That's blanket.
Yeah,
okay.
that's not. I'm not counting it because that's me using up scraps.
That's true. Yeah, that's not an active project.
It's not a goal because every once in a while I get the urge to reduce my scrap load
and you just put them on there.
Put finger weight scraps on this blanket, granny stripe.
I think that's a great idea, Nicole. Everybody says this is how many whips I have, and then we just get as many of them done as possible.
I love it. Yeah, the baby blanket's manageable because it's crochet. I'm just crocheting like crazy, and every once in a while I'll make some bobbles. But popcorns is what they're called.
Could be part of the giveaway. Is how many whips you got done. Is how many.
Yeah, we could do a giveaway just for number of whips.
Down along. Yeah, how many whips you finished?
No, everybody who got all their whips done by the end of the year.
We're not going to be in there.
Oh no, we're not going to. No, let's do it. Let's everybody declare on October 23rd how many whips do you have, and then we whip down.
Yeah. So if you want to do something for the experimental knit along specifically, cast it on now so it's one of your whips for then.
Or we'll just do prizes for people who are experimenting with something new to them, and we'll have a whip down.
Love it.
We'll do it the same. We'll do them at the same time.
Sorry,
we'll do a whip down and an experimental knit along.
4 repeats left. You go, Michelle.
Oh.
This is the blanket I'm saying I won't finish by the end of the year, and it's because it is so tedious. I've showed this before. This is my Harry Potter blanket, and I don't think I've done anything since then. And I love it, and I'm going to finish it. It's just yarn everywhere. Get all limbs. So I got the H for Hufflepuff and the U and part of the F. So it's a corner to corner, and it's going to say Hogwarts down the side, and then it's Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. Yeah. So and I have all the colors: red, green, blue, and yellow to go with it. I'm kind of holding it behind my head, but yes.
It's really pretty.
And it takes forever because the chart that I have for this is huge. It's the one I made up, and then I have to go through and I have to knit each little corner to corner section, each little one, in whatever color shows up, and then I go and black out the ones I just did, because if I don't,
you'll forget.
I'll forget, and then I'll lose my place, and I need to make sure that this is not tangled up that way. Look at all these strings, guys. That's all it's tangled. End of story. It's just gonna stay that way.
Grayson.
Oh my goodness. Haha. You're YouTube famous. Look at you.
Hi, baby. Marvel or Star Wars blankets.
I mean, we could do that too.
We could.
Single digits. Diane,
I know.
I think single digits is the goal.
Okay, that could be the real goal, but we're going to say
the goal is
to finish 2023 with nothing on the needles.
But I'd be happy if I got to single digits.
Yeah. Doesn't it look good? I love her blanket. I love that blanket.
He'd pay money for that, apparently. Your Marvel and Star Wars blankets.
Aw. I paid money for that.
Oh, Jill, good luck.
Sherry's going to Rhinebeck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my stars.
What is
there
it?
you go. When is Rhinebeck?
In October.
But it's before we start.
It is.
It's before Mole Day.
It is before Mole Day.
So all counts.
Sherry, you're going to get them all on there. There you go.
She's trying to clear her needles before she goes to Rhinebeck.
So she can cast on all the things to Rhinebeck, so you have things to whip down.
Oh, Michelle's trying to finish the blanket before she goes to Portland.
Yeah, for the baby.
Babies. Okay, this is
Oh yeah, that one.
my
I'm gonna tweet.
capulette.
This is the only kind of tweeting I do. I don't Twitter.
She don't Twitter. You don't twit.
No, I don't twat.
A friend of ours, she says, "Y'all, does anybody twit? Do any of you people twit?"
And I always say, it's a twat, don't you know?
That's even meaner to say that because she doesn't know that word either. Oh,
But it's
God.
a good laugh.
Oh, it is a good laugh. Sorry, guys. I just get tickled. Yeah, so Michelle, you got the baby knitting thing going too.
Twitter does not exist anymore. Now it's X.
Oh, I know. It's X.
So weird.
Anywho, here is my capulette. I'm doing it in 2 colors because I had 2 skeins of this, Remix Light. I love Remix. I do. Remix Light, Remix Worsted. I just love a Remix Chunky. I just
She almost
love
bought a bunch at the yarn crawl.
Oh, I did.
She had it in her basket and everything.
I had
She
to
was
talk
like, "Nope,
myself
nope."
out of it. Well, they didn't have the blue I
Yeah.
wanted. Okay, so this is,
Here, I got this. You do that. Capulette.
see, so I got the sleeve part done.
You did pretty
I
good.
mean, I don't have that much left. I'm decreasing, up the sides. And so this, I could knock this out if I would just
Sit down and do it.
focus on it. If I would just focus
Is
on
it-
something.
Is it cheating if we get to the last few rows and just set it to the side till October?
I don't think so. as much as I've got. No, it won't count because I got to get this sweater, that purple sweater done
You've got to do that.
before October.
You do.
So I mean that
You won't get any whips down.
I'm not going to get
Not
any.
till,
I'm going
till
to
the end of or middle of October. Yeah.
yeah. So
Like I like test knits, but I don't.
well, I probably shouldn't have said yes to the second one.
Right.
Right after the first one. I mean, with Beth, but I just love that purple thing.
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
I love that funnel neck and the big old deep raglan. I just love a big deep raglan armhole, and so I said yes, and
Didn't even think.
didn't even think
No, I almost signed up for
about
one.
it. But I'm not. I'm making myself not respond to testnet calls every time
yeah.
I see one I want to do. I'm like, ooh, yeah, no, wait for it to be published. We got things we got to do, and that's the point. We're gonna whip down.
Whip down.
We're
There
gonna
was
whip
one
down.
where it was to be done, had to be finished before Rhinebeck, and I was like, oh, I like this, but there's no way I'd get it done. I am knitting a lot more, by the way. I mean,
Now that
spent-
she's not studying all the
yeah,
time.
I spent the entire weekend working on Slip Stravaganza, and I finished two sections actually. I finished 2 sections at the very end of Slip Stravaganza. Started the very last section. I'm on section 6 or 7. I think it's 6
don't
is what it
remember
is.
anymore.
Whatever the last
It's been
section
too long
is,
since I
I am
knit it.
on there. I'm gonna make it happen. She's gonna
I'm gonna chirp. I'll chirp for y'all. Here we go.
twerk.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
I was gonna say it's over.
It be done. It stops chirping when you do that.
Oh, Grayson has to go do his college homework.
Oh,
Good luck.
hey, baby doll. Thank you for coming by. Love you. Bye.
Yes. Yes, test knits, they're great, but too many of them can be. It's that whole overwhelming thought of I have to
deadline.
finish this.
It's the deadline thing that's getting me the most. I think is that it's close to sucking the fun out at this point. And
yeah, just the same way.
I mean, I love testing. I love trying this out and interacting with the designer and everything.
It's fun.
I really like it, but I overloaded myself this year with it, and so I need to
And some,
take a break
some people
and knit
just-
for me. I mean, knit for what I want to knit.
Yeah. Some people just go crazy with test knits. Like that's all they do.
What's the woman's name who's Perlerific?
Uh,
I mean, she just knocks them test knits out. And
yes,
she's
yes.
a gorgeous
I
knitter.
think she's like on the front page of Ravelry right now.
Yeah, because this is it spring sweater. What's that called? With the she did hers in 2
field
colors.
sweater.
Field sweater. The field sweater. I'm sorry, guys. My allergies are killing me.
Beautiful. But
Yeah, she's gorgeous, and she knits such gorgeous things.
Like this is her Ravelry. Like test. Like most of her projects are test
Constantly.
knits.
Yeah,
Let's see if I look
which
at
I admire the crap out of that.
in progress.
I mean, that I just admire the crap out of
Oh
that.
yeah, if I had time.
Hey,
She
y'all,
has.
I actually did the Ravelry page for the last test.
She did. She made it
I
all by
made
herself.
a Ravelry page.
All by herself.
I did. I Googled a few things, but I did it. I did it. I even used shots from our last podcast
As her pictures.
as my pictures, so you'll recognize some of them. Those you guys. Look, there's Jill's bags. There's 2 of them. I got bunches more. But there's my cowgirl bag, little one, and then my butterflies, and here's my moons. That's my most recent one. Is the moons one? Jill, I love that bag. That's one of Julie's.
So Nicole says she's going to make a whip list, put all of them in a jar, and work monogamously on each project until it's done.
Oh, now that's a good idea, and
That is a good idea.
I've done that before. My problems. Your podcast can celebrate FOs and staying focused. You're right, and talk about wanna do's, the things we're going to do in 2024.
Yep.
But I find I pick projects to work on in the moment based on my attention span, my
And what's
energy
happening around
level,
me.
and what's going on around me. Like if I'm in a meeting, I'm not going to pick up
Anything with color work or
anything with color work.
difficult.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just not, because I can't pay attention to both things at the same time. Now, if I'm at home and I'm watching a football game, I don't have a problem with color work.
Right. Because you can pause
'cause
and
I
watch
can-
whatever important things you
Right,
want to.
I can make all that
And you can
happen.
rewind now on TV.
Yeah. Oh, we started YouTube TV this week as an experiment because that's where NFL Sunday
Football,
Ticket
yeah.
is, and it's all about the football at this house, people. It's all about the football and the baseball and the golf.
Zach is begging me.
Mainly the football. So that's why we've stuck with DirecTV all this time, is
For
because
football.
they've been doing the NFL Sunday Ticket, which is where you can get all the games every Sunday. And they switched it to YouTube TV this year, and so my stick in the mud that I'm married to, who doesn't like change, bless his heart and being married to me for 30 years, he doesn't like change. And so I've been just little hints, little here, sending him emails and talking about a little bit over here and over there. It's his idea for us to try YouTube TV and see if it's going to give us all the shows we want and the things we don't watch and do. And we've been doing it for 4 days, and he is just about sold.
Well, you can record anything.
Yeah, we can record, and it's cloud. It's
all there, yeah.
It's all there. They don't. It's like 9 months before they start erasing things. They'll keep it for 9 months, and we can get his Food Network channel.
Yep.
And we can get CBS Sunday morning, because DirecTV and CBS aren't talking together in our area. So he's been struggling to get his CBS Sunday mornings. So yeah, right now everything is on target with YouTube TV. So
I like
thumbs
YouTube
up.
TV. I don't like the price, but it's cheaper than like cable.
Cheaper in cable, and certainly cheaper in DirecTV.
But yeah, so it's a lot cheaper than a lot of the other services. But we get Hulu through Verizon for free, so I use Hulu.
Oh
and-
no, Jill, that's fine, honey. You don't have to send me extras, but yeah, I think as soon as you posted this.
Oh yeah, immediately she sent me the picture. Oh sorry guys.
Oh yeah,
Sent me the
I
picture.
sent her a picture and I said I've already ordered it.
This is
I
my-
mean, this is so me.
It's green and purple
my
and moons.
It's
and-
my moons, and my purple and my green. I love this bag. It's sitting here empty right now because I can't decide what's special enough to put in it. Because I love this fabric.
Has there ever been a moment where Michelle showed a bag and didn't say, "I love this bag"?
No, there's no such thing as a bag I don't love, because I love bags.
She loves them all.
I do. I mean, I buy them everywhere. Look, I got this at Office Depot. How could you resist this at Office Depot? It's a rainbow and a periwinkle zipper. I mean, seriously.
I agree.
Am I ever going to put anything in it? Probably not. But it's so cute. I just love it.
Puff Stiff Jill says purple and green. They are
I
they go
know.
so well together.
Great. Her favorite color is green. My favorite color is purple.
My
But my
sis-
second favorite color is green.
I'm the same way. Purple's my second. My sister's favorite color, purple. Like it is
Yeah.
just one of those things that has been there my entire life. Purple and green.
Y'all, when I was 2 years old, I
They
decided that I was only doing purple things. I would only drink purple drinks. I only colored with purple crayons, and I was only going to sleep on purple sheets. My mother indulged this. She mixed grape juice in my milk to get me to drink milk. She
We
made
wonder
purple
why
milk.
Michelle is so stubborn. We know now.
Oh,
We
y'all
all
should have
know
met
now.
my mother. You should have met my mother. Yeah, But yes,
It's
Jill's
a beautiful bag. Like, I love this. I would get this bag too. Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I love everything about it.
I love everything about this bag. It's just awesome.
What is the one that I saw?
Look, Michelle's purple is her favorite color, and green was her mom's
There
favorite
you
color.
go.
My mother's favorite color was pink. Hot pink. The brighter, the better. If it looked like it had to be plugged in,
That was her
it was
pink.
better.
I think my mom's favorite is purple too. I'm trying to think.
Mine was.
Maybe blue. She likes blue a lot. I know Zach's favorite color is green, which I thought was funny. We both have the same favorite color.
Phillips is blue.
Yeah.
It's all blue.
All the blues. I think I've picked
Oh yeah,
up
multiple
more
projects.
blue.
Yeah, I pick my projects based on the moment.
Yep.
On what's going on.
And sometimes that means casting one on, but we're not going to do that after October 23rd.
Or making things like my vroom vroom that's really a putt putt.
I needed a room, but
I need a vroom vroom, but I just had to do linen stitch in that yarn, and I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna keep
finish
it.
it,
I'm
yeah.
gonna finish it, but it just had to be.
Yeah.
Just had to be. Sorry.
We'll need to make a local knitting thing. I've had several people contact me about it too, so we need to do it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know where to meet.
I know we have to figure out a place.
Because like I used to meet at the Pint Station in Easley.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember to hit that like button. Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank
You're
you,
right. We never
Dorothy.
say that, do we?
we don't.
But that helps get out
For other people to find us.
for other people to find us. We get on the recommend. You know, when you log into YouTube, you get that recommended for you, or they send you the little notifications recommended for you.
If you like the same videos as somebody else, they'll recommend it.
Right. So the more thumbs ups we get, the more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, the more they push us out as recommended for knitting people, because that's the focus on us.
You would think it's the tags, but it's not.
Tina's going for tacos. Be sure and get margaritas too. Don't forget the margaritas. It was fun. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate you.
Oh, lucky. Oh.
Oh, you just
Well,
found us.
welcome.
Awesome. Thank you for coming
It's
and
a-
hanging out with us.
Meet us live.
Which is kind of a lot like us not being live.
I was thinking that the whole time. I was like,
we do
talked
pretty
to the
much the same
screen.
thing.
They're just talking back now.
Now, I will admit, the last couple of episodes that we've recorded, we got caught up in our phones a lot, and we were really looking down
I did
a lot.
notice that. Yeah, we need
And
to.
so we need to try only
Thank
one of
you,
us at a
Lucky.
time, looking down.
Loves us so far.
Oh, good, cool, yay!
I think we're pretty awesome, but
We spend a lot of time together. That teaching together business and always being together works for us.
I think that's one of my favorite things is like when somebody's like, I'm so glad I got to see you today. Yeah, I'm glad you got to see me too.
We do that all the time.
One of my kids was trying to tell me a pickup line using a periodic table.
Oh, a chemistry joke! I
Do you
love
want to
it.
hear it? You want to hear a periodic table pickup line?
She's cracking herself up.
No, I can't. I'm not even gonna be able to do it with a straight face. Okay. Do you have 11 protons? Because you are so damn fine.
Okay, for those of you who don't do chemistry every day, sodium is number 11 on the periodic table, which means it has 11 protons.
And you are so
Sodium fine. Oh, that's funny.
I was like, that is the perfect pickup line. That'd be it. I'm done. You're mine. Let's get married. Like,
But you have to be careful. It has to be somebody who knows chemistry.
I know. Like that it would just be yeah.
Oh, there
But it
you
was
go.
good. I think
What? Okay, we I lost it.
no, they were good.
Aw, Jill,
Jill,
thank
thank
you. We try.
We do.
We do.
This
we try.
is really fun for
We
me.
love yarn. We love yarn, but
We
I
love
mean,
yarn too.
I was trying to say we love lives. We love
Yeah,
this. This
it's
is fun.
It's a lot of setup, and not because but like getting everything together.
Having
We
to
always do
clean the
something, and
room.
then she has to clean, and I have to like coordinate with Zach. Like I might not be home till 9 o'clock tonight. You know, that kind of thing.
I'll feed you. Well, Philip will feed you.
The cook is in
The
the,
cook.
kitchen.
He cooks. His knee replacement surgery. He's mostly recovered from it, and he is cooking again.
He's
so-
moving well. Like
He really is getting around pretty well. But he is cooking again, so we like that a lot. Is a cat knocked on the door?
No, I was just
okay.
going through mentally. Did I go through everything? And I think
Yeah.
I did. I just feel like I didn't.
I'm pretty sure we covered all the bases.
Like I have a.
I gotta fix the thing I dropped the stitch off of,
Mhm.
and the marker.
This is
Figure out what
actually what it
happened.
looks like at the end of a show. Is we like turn the camera off and then we're like.
It's yeah.
It's almost like we're spaced out.
My life's a wreck. Did I say that yet?
No, it's organized chaos.
It is. I say that all the time. That's what she's talking about. I use that phrase constantly. Now, I will say my new classroom
It's pretty organized.
has been staying really organized.
Bye, Sylvia.
Oh,
It's
bye,
good to have
Sylvia.
have you join us again.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Hip. Hip says thank you, Sylvia.
I'm gonna get her a call.
A year ago tonight, I was freaking out.
Mhm.
I was seriously.
She was.
I was not that I was worried about the surgery, except that after a certain point in life,
Yeah, you
going
worry.
under anesthesia,
Yeah.
you have to think about, what happens. And so I was a little worried because it was going to be a long surgery. I mean, it's not like it just goes like that. It was 4-something hours. And yeah,
It's a little scary.
it was scary, but
I think anytime you have surgery, unless it's like super, super chill, it's scary.
or real sudden, and you don't have time to even
yes.
think
Yeah,
about it or
yeah.
prepare.
Still scary, but you don't have enough
You don't have
thought.
time to
Yeah.
worry about it.
Like getting my wisdom teeth out, that wasn't too scary.
Mm-mm.
That was kind of chill. But like, yeah, anytime I think,
You haven't had real surgery yet, have you?
I've had one. This right here.
Mm.
I had my glands swelled up when I was like 3 or 4 years old, like huge. They had to go in and like drain it and take something out, I think.
I didn't know that.
I wore a neck brace for like months.
At 3?
Mhm.
Oh, bless your
was young.
heart.
I barely remember it, but I still have the pink stuffed elephant that I got from the hospital. Like I don't remember the hospital itself. I barely remember going under. Like that's what I can remember is like breathing in. I guess whatever it is. What I don't know what they would have done back then. Because there was no shot. It was.
They probably gave you gas to
Yeah.
go to sleep, and then
Then
they
did the shot.
put you under. I mean, gave you the
Yeah, but I
IV
remember
and everything.
that's what I remember is the mask, and I remember the pink elephant came from then. Sorry, and that was it.
Huh?
I'm trying to think. Like, my brother had his appendix taken out. Yeah, it's crazy. Like that's the only surgery I've had, and I'm so young that I really don't remember it.
My brother and I, young, didn't have anything
Yeah,
like that. But as old people, we've had a lot happen and had a lot to go through. That's what happens when you go
I would
fast.
say it's
You
like-
wear out.
it's the tires need changing.
Tires need changing.
Yeah,
Sometimes they just do. Now if I can just figure out how to get rid of this crepey skin.
Cowls.
Where are those cows? Oh my God, I'm glad I'm wearing a panty liner. Oh, I just peed myself. I laughed so hard. Oh my
This is
God.
why people look at us funny.
Okay, y'all, we act like this all the time. This happens at class. That's why Grayson showed up, y'all. I can't believe one of my former students, male former students who doesn't care about knitting, shows up on here.
Happy
so
almost
Grayson.
birthday, Michelle. Her birthday's in 6
Oh,
days.
well, happy birthday, Michelle. Cool.
Wait, my mom's birthday's in 4.
You might want to remember that.
It's in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really bad about remembering. Really bad.
My brother's is this month.
Oh, okay.
He'll
like,
be 56.
We know a lot of people in general that were born in September. My
It's the
sister-
most popular birthday month. That was one of the things that.
because December is Christmas, and 9
Christmas-
months from December,
Okay,
September.
let me just say, pregnancies aren't 9 months. They're
I know,
40 weeks.
I know. I'm just, but that's how you
So,
like.
it's-
what
it's-
was going on?
Holidays. It's Thanksgiving through build up to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Is the reason September is the most popular birthday month. You know, the least popular not popular, but at least number of birthdays is Christmas Day.
I could see that. Yeah.
They did okay. we watch CBS Sunday morning every week and have for our entire marriage. For 30 years we've been doing this because we like all the little stuff they do, like the nature stuff at the end, and they do all these, and they do the obituaries, and they do all these interesting little factoids throughout. And one of them was, this week, was that September is the most popular birthday month.
Yep.
And, yeah, Dorothy's son is Christmas Eve.
My cousin's the day after Boxing Day, so the day after Christmas.
Yeah, I've got. He's kind of a nephew. He's our best. Some of our best friends' youngest or oldest child is December 23rd. So, but
Talking about most is in September,
yeah,
and then they said the least.
September is the most, and the least is at Christmas.
That makes sense.
Is at Christmas. But you know, those September babies are coming from November, Thanksgiving through Christmas in that range. Because see, James is in the middle of August, but he was 2 weeks early, so he would have been
September.
almost a September baby, and we got pregnant Thanksgiving. Says we stuffed the turkey twice. There we go. You can see why we've been married for 30 years. There's also the last Thanksgiving we spent alone. That's why we always invite people for Thanksgiving.
Michelle After Dark, everybody.
Sorry, you were warned.
So this is exactly what it was like on those Friday nights where we would sit around the fire, listening to music, having a drink, and just talking about everything.
Everything. But yarn kept making appearances.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. An hour and a half of our 6 hour or, well, I guess it just depends. I'd be here 4 or 5 hours sometimes after.
Because you'd come right after school, and then Zach would finally
He'd
show up.
Yep. About half that time at least was yarn and knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
Intubated for 2 weeks. Oh, my God, Sarah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that hurts to even think about.
Ooh,
so sorry.
So sorry. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, that's just not. Ooh, sorry.
I know what else. Yeah. Ooh, yep.
Bless you. Bless you. 3 days. Oh my God, Michelle. She was in labor for 3 days.
How did you have the second?
Oh, yeah.
I think I would have been like, one's enough.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that's tough too.
I only had to go into labor with my oldest, with Sarah, and I was in labor for 12 hours, and she started showing signs of distress. So they
C-section.
started C-section. So, you know, all of a sudden, instead of push, it was don't push. And we had to go into the C-section. And the nurses were all more worried about my husband than me.
See, yep, delivery or adoption. That's probably, if I ever decide I really just want kids, I will adopt. I don't want kids.
She doesn't want kids. I'll give her some of mine. I got plenty.
Telling you,
I got plenty.
These boys are throwing shoes at each other in the middle of second block. It's 9:30 in
three
the
boys
morning.
throwing Crocs.
Crocs across
They're
the
Croc
room.
shoes across the room.
I was like, I don't have kids for a reason. I shouldn't have to deal with you throwing shoes across the room.
Oh.
Or
Now I will say my pregnancies were good.
you did have to go.
They were identical. All three were the same. I was sick as a dog the first 14 weeks. And everything made me sick. But then, boom, and I had I really did. I had nice, easy pregnancies. I didn't mind being pregnant.
If I was,
And then the boys, the whole labor thing with Sarah was awful.
yeah,
Because she was also sunny side up. So they had to turn her while I pushed. So that was a whole thing.
yeah.
But the boys were both breech. So they were both automatic C-sections.
Yep.
Thank God, because everybody was big.
They were huge.
Huge. 10 plus pounds.
I wouldn't be here if my mom had morning sickness. She's told me that several times. She's like, I don't throw up. Okay, it's good to know.
It's funny. I had morning sickness round the clock. It wasn't just morning sickness. I had round the clock sickness for 14 weeks with all three of them and rarely threw up. I bet I only threw up twice with each one. I just stayed nauseated. Miserable nauseated.
I would rather throw up than be nauseous. End of story. Just let me get it out of my system.
It was not fun. That part. But, once the babies got here, you didn't even think about that anymore.
There's a girl that I have on Instagram. What is her name? Elise Myers, I think is her name. I love the girl. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, she is hilarious. Like, she just gets on there and she says things, but she's pregnant right now. And she goes, if you don't want to do pregnancy photos, don't do it. Not everybody loves this time. I hate being pregnant. Like, that's the things I hate about social media, but she said the same thing. She's like, not everybody loves their pregnancy. Like, it's okay if you don't love it. That's part of life. Like,
well, I can promise you I never once felt cute.
I don't want pictures.
This was
please.
before social media, but I would not. Yeah, there are no pictures. There's a few pictures of me pregnant with the first one, but yeah, no, I didn't feel cute at any point.
Those are those pressures that I hate.
Why are we talking about pregnancy?
I don't know.
Why are we talking about pregnancy?
Those are the social media pressures I hate, though.
I know social media
to
can
put on a show.
Okay, so, which is why we're here, right? You know, we were talking about the pressure we feel, or do we feel pressure because we're podcasters about the whole knitting thing? And I think we do pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think we put pressure on each other
No,
ourselves too much.
I feel bad we don't post more on social media. Like,
yeah, that we don't post more on Instagram, Facebook.
But it's just not who we are. But I hate like seeing other people's lives and thinking, oh, why don't I have that? And I have the mindset of I know that their life's not perfect. Like, I got that.
Yeah, that it's just social media.
But I worry about our kids about those kind of things. Like,
do they know the difference?
They don't. I can tell you right now, they don't.
They think it's real. I mean, all real.
Yeah.
Not just.
They don't realize there's things behind closed doors. At all.
Really? I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Michelle said Medicaid won't pay for C-sections or induced labor unless it's life-threatening. I did not know that. That's
wrong.
insane. Yeah, because
that's why you were in labor for 3 days.
Well, Sarah was 10 pounds 9 ounces. And I couldn't push her out. That we weren't going there, and the boys were almost that big, and backwards and breech. So my daddy likes to tell people that I would have died from my second pregnancy, because he was 10-2, 2 weeks early, and 2 weeks early, 10 pounds 2 ounces, and breech, aka feet first. And yeah, that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have gone well.
No.
Oh, I can't believe that about Medicaid.
It's crazy. I'm so
that
sorry.
makes no sense.
That makes absolutely no sense.
No.
Modern medicine, and this is how we deal with it. I think we're rambling.
We are rambling. We've been off the knitting topic for quite a while.
Yeah, we have.
What time is it? It's 7:37, so we've been on for 2 hours live.
We have.
And we've gone through all our whips. I can't believe we managed to get through them all in 2 hours.
I know. I thought it was going to take us longer.
I did too. I really did.
We did good. Well, we didn't talk about the yarns or much about the patterns.
Yeah, we didn't do as much detail as we would if we were doing the regular podcast. But okay, those of you guys are with us. Is there any questions you guys want to ask us? Anything about?
What do you want the next live to look like?
Yeah,
I like doing this. We need to do this more often. Now that I'm done with masters and everything, this is what we should.
Yeah, she has more time. I mean, do you think we answered the questions about project management? Do y'all have anything about?
We are in South Carolina.
We're in South Carolina, near Greenville.
Sorry. If
Sorry.
you're a football person, we're right in Clemson.
Yes, we are near Clemson University. How many of y'all went to Clemson?
Like the teachers?
Family.
I'm the only person that graduated from college.
But you went to Clemson.
Yeah, I graduated. So I started at USC because I wanted to get away from home, and then I transferred to Clemson.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. My husband went to Clemson, and his siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his brother didn't. His brother went to Erskine.
Oh, yeah. Erskine's local, too.
And his
local-ish.
oldest sister got her bachelor's from Winthrop, but then her master's from
Clemson.
And his other sister, who's my age, went to Clemson. She got both her degrees from Clemson.
It's too
She's
expensive
a teacher
now. Like, with them winning all those championships, their tuition has skyrocketed. It's ridiculous.
I went to NC State, to North Carolina State, but I grew up in Texas. Almost went to A&M. So, and my kids have gone. One guy has two degrees from Winthrop. One went to Coastal Carolina, and the third one is at Winthrop right now, living with his sister. So, yay!
I did my master's at Anderson.
Your master's is at
University.
Anderson, yeah, which is right up the road from us. We're in Anderson County.
Which is where Zach got his undergraduate in art.
Yeah, her husband got his there.
So he's yeah.
So yeah,
It's a long way to answer that question.
it really was. We were babbling. We were bad. We're both tired because we taught all day, and it was quite a day.
It was.
I set up crime scenes because this whole unit in forensics has been on how to work a crime scene, 7 steps to working a crime scene. And so they've learned all the steps and we've practiced all of them. So now it's time to put them all together. So starting tomorrow, they're going to have 2 crime scenes. I'm going to assign half of them because I had 30 kids in one class. So
15 at one crime
they
scene.
they told me at lunch, you really ought to set up
Just
2
make
crime
2.
scenes. So I did.
One guy lost his leg
One guy lost his leg and smashed in the head with a hammer.
with a hammer, yeah.
And the female got stabbed in the back with scissors. Blood everywhere.
It actually is everywhere.
Blood
We
everywhere.
should take pictures and post them to the,
Okay, I'll post. I'll
post them
take
to
pictures
the
tomorrow.
social media tomorrow so you guys can see them. They literally, people will walk by and scream.
Oh yeah. Oh, last year
I mean,
I set up a crime scene in the electrical room, and then we developed electrical problems. And so we had electricians coming in to check and go in the electrical room and check the circuit boxes and everything. And I thought I had told all the guys and passed the word, but they sent a new guy over, and they did it on purpose. I
Sure
found
they
out
did.
later that the maintenance guy sent him over there on purpose and didn't tell him what was going on. And so I heard somebody coming down the hall. I was at planning. I just didn't pay any attention. And I heard somebody coming down the hall, and then I heard keys in the door, and my brain went click, click, click. And oh, wait! And just about that time, I heard him scream so loud. I'm surprised he didn't miss his pants. Oh, my God. And I went flying out the door. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I had crime tape over the door and everything, but
I mean, it's very obvious there's a crime scene in
yeah,
there.
he walked
but
right in, and there's that dead woman on the floor, and he just lost it. Oh well.
So we'll take pictures so you can see her
Yeah,
crime scenes
I'll
tomorrow.
we'll post pictures of the crime scene, especially the guy with his leg cut off,
Yeah, we got to cut the leg of the pants tomorrow to make sure that
and soak it in blood so that you can tell that he had his leg cut off.
his leg is a trophy.
His
That's what
leg
we've
fell
decided.
off. The
It's-
mannequin,
it's
they're
a
wooden
drawing
mannequins
mannequin.
that they use in art class, and his leg fell off. Came unscrewed, fell off.
She's like, I got to put the leg back on. I was like, no, you don't.
Yeah, so we turned it into part of the crime scene.
Sorry, I keep hitting the table.
That's all right. It's
So
all right.
there's a one leg missing guy
The
in my closet
one-legged
right now.
bald guy.
Bald guy, yes.
In her closet.
Because she was like, I get hair. Nope, he's bald.
Yep, he's bald.
But he
I
doesn't
have a
dance.
wig for the female, and she's laying face down with that wig on,
Can't see her
and her
face.
legs are up underneath the table, so you can't tell that they're made out of wood. And her sweater's got bloody stains and big holes in the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of it.
I think we're gonna have to wash the walls though. There's blood all over the walls. It's gonna have to be.
I got a little carried away. Although the custodian assured me that she could get it off. So
Magic erasers are actually magic.
magic. They're magic. So
I love those things.
yeah. So I have to clean walls tomorrow. Oh, thank you.
Aw.
We try to be funny.
We do. We try.
We don't really try. This is just us. We don't, if you find us funny, hot dog,
It's just
but
who we are.
it's just us. We're like this all the time.
Yeah.
Which is, can be good and bad when you're in the faculty meeting.
I'm pretty sure we've gotten in trouble before, but I don't pay attention to when they look at us
we
bad.
just do. Yeah, we just do.
I know I roll my eyes when somebody else raises their hand. Shut up. Are you serious right now? Is this for the good of the
For
group?
the good of the group.
It's not for the good of the group.
Yeah, we sit in the back on it for a reason.
We got our knitting.
We have our knitting.
You know,
There we
I feel all
go.
conspiratorial with
We are.
our-
It's
our
awful.
audience right now. I'm going to tell you all the secrets.
All the secrets. We don't have secrets. We don't have secrets.
don't have secrets.
We tell everything. It all just comes right out.
No, we don't have secrets.
We should go.
We should.
We really should go.
Actually go. The wine is
The wine's
done.
gone.
We should go. I need more.
We need food. We need to go
do
eat
need
some food. Thank you all for coming.
Yes.
It was been so much fun.
We have enjoyed this.
Um,
Again,
Let us know if you want us to do this on a regular basis or more regular basis, and
we'll keep them to more like an hour if we can
We'll try.
stop talking.
that's not going to happen because we're going to turn off the camera and keep on talking.
We will.
It's just going to keep going.
It
But we really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us, and we'll see you another week or so on
Next
our
episode.
regular episode. So
All right, everybody.
knit periodically, and bye. We don't know what button to push.